What up, you guys? It's your boy Ola here with Ola TV. Getting started here with the Raw edition, and we got the women coming out here tonight with Bianca Belair looking absolutely sensational as usual. Coming to the ring right now to interrupt the conversation between Adam Pearce, Bailey, and Becky Lynch, who are going back and forth, trying to figure out who should get the opportunity for the chamber match and who should get the opportunity to be able to face, Bianca Belair for Raw. So, guys, tonight Raw, they're announcing there's going to be a triple threat match tonight. Let's see. Ooh, so Adam Pearce putting a whole lot on the table in this match. So tonight, Raw is live in Brooklyn, New York. And it looks like Becky Lynch wanted to go ahead and set the record straight that she wants to set her sights back onto the Women's Raw Championship. And she says that she's been a bit distracted with Damage Control because Damage Control has pretty much, taken her focus away from setting her sights on the title. So after Becky Lynch came out and made and mentioned how she wanted to go and pursue the title, we had Adam Pearce in the ring with her while she was talking. Then we had Bailey come out and interrupt Becky Lynch. Bailey started talking smack, saying that not only is Becky Lynch an idiot if she thinks that she's going to be in the chamber match, but also she might be dumber than all the fans in Brooklyn where Raw is being hosted tonight. The fans obviously booed her after making that comment. Shortly after, Bailey says she wants an opportunity at the chamber match. And from there is when we had Bianca Belair interrupt. Bianca Belair stated that she should be a part of the process as far as making decisions, considering the fact that she is the Raw's Women's Champion. So, with that being said, Adam Pearce made a proposition for all the women. He says that there's going to be a triple threat match tonight on Raw, and it's going to be between Bianca Belair, Becky Lynch, and Bailey. Now, that's not going to be, of course, for the Raw Women's title, but if either Bailey wins or Becky Lynch wins, if either one of them win, one of them will enter the chamber match. I guess this year they're going to try to do 7 people in a chamber versus the typical 6, assuming that either Bailey wins or assuming that Becky Lynch wins. Now, if Bianca Belair wins the match tonight in that triple threat against Becky and against Bailey, then neither of the other two women will get a title shot. Well, not title shot, but neither of the other women will get a entry into the chamber. So Bianca winning means that Bailey and Becky will have no shot at the chamber at the pay-per-view. However, if Bailey wins, she'll be in the chamber match. Or if Becky wins, then Becky Lynch will be in the chamber match. So a lot to be decided in that triple threat match tonight. Right now, we got a little backstage interview going on with Byron Saxton, Damian Priest, Finn Balor, and Dominic. So they asked Damian Priest if Damian Priest was ready for his 6-man match for the United States Championship coming up for the Elimination Chamber pay per view. And Damian Priest says, well, are those guys ready to go up against me, Damian Priest from the Judgment Day? And now we've got the Street Profits on the way to the ring. There's going to be a tag team match between the Street Profits going 2-on-2 competition against 2 of the members of the Judgment Day. And then shortly prior to this match, they also asked Dominic his opinion on a few things, and Dominic came out and said that he believes Damian Priest is for sure going to win the title at the pay-per-view. And he started talking all this other nonsense about how when he was in his streets and he was in his gang or whatever, in jail or whatever, he was talking about his fake history that he doesn't have, trying to basically amp himself up to another level. Then he did mention that Mommy, aka Rhea Ripley, is still touring around the world, allegedly promoting WrestleMania. So I'm assuming that means that there will be no Rhea Ripley on Raw again here tonight. More than likely, I think Rhea Ripley is still suffering from that knee injury that she experienced at the previous pay-per-view, which was the Royal Rumble. And I think that's the real reason why they don't have her here tonight. So with that being said, Judgment Day will be coming out shortly. Street Profits, right? Everybody with their hands in the air, getting hyped up, getting everybody excited. Right now, it's going to be a tag team match coming up soon. I got a feeling that Street Profits are probably going to pull the upset here tonight. Now they're showing a couple of promos and recaps of the past couple of weeks between the Bloodline, where Sami Zayn attacked Roman Reigns on SmackDown, got a little bit of his revenge. Then they showed a little bit of a recap, dating back to Raw, when he also attacked Roman Reigns after his match ended. And then they're showing Roman Reigns getting his revenge with the chair shots across Sami Zayn's body. So all of this buildup is now going to be leading up to this Saturday. And this Saturday is for sure this week. This Saturday is the pay-per-view. We've been waiting for it. We've been talking about it for several weeks and several months. And finally, the pay-per-view is going to be here. Elimination Chamber, my friends. Bloodline is going to be breaking apart little by little. And I think that in this pay-per-view, we're going to see Roman Reigns try to basically put the coffin into Sami Zayn. And luckily on SmackDown, the tag team of Usos had Jey Uso show up. So if you missed SmackDown this Friday, make sure to catch the replay. I have it on YouTube and Facebook. So make sure you catch the replay, because I did go ahead and give the updates on what happened with the Usos. Jey Uso returned. He actually defended the title with his brother. Jey Uso was a big factor in the success of that match. And these guys ended up leaving still as your tag team champions. So make sure you tune into that, because that was a really good SmackDown, a very surprisingly good SmackDown. And I'll be honest, you don't want to miss that content. So right now, let me see what we got. We got a commercial break. So let me go ahead and just check on something real quick here. And let me go ahead and I'll tell you what, man. Hopefully you guys get all the updates on Raw tonight, because my internet has been acting crazy all day. So hopefully it doesn't lag. Hopefully it doesn't freeze. If you hear a couple of lagging going on, that's just giving you guys a heads up that my internet has been a complete crap show today. All right, so let me just go ahead and take a moment here real quick. I want to send out my link for this YouTube stream here, just to see if anybody else needs it. But man, I don't know. I got to do something with this internet, man. This internet is killing me. It's like every week it's just getting worse and worse. And I don't know. I'd be trying to get faster speeds, and it seems like even with the faster speeds, I don't know if it's to have too many devices, but yeah, man, it's been crazy. Still on a commercial break right now on Raw, so I'm still waiting for the updates on that. By the way, today, if you don't day at work today, to be honest, and right now, just trying to at least give you guys the updates. I almost even was tempted to not show up tonight to Raw, because everything today that could have gone wrong pretty much went wrong. So hopefully I can keep spirits up here. These updates. Also, by the way, guys, your comments. Someone just commented something. I don't know if this is an error comment. I don't know if this is an AI, or I don't know if this comment just is something that's an issue. But hopefully your comments aren't going to be an issue. Let me actually put a comment here myself, just to make sure that our comment section for the chat isn't going crazy. I got somebody here by the name of Pabis or Pabis. Let me just make sure. This is what he posted. I don't even think it's gonna show it. Oh, okay, maybe that's not a glitch. It kind of looks like it's a Pikachu or something like that. So yeah, not sure what exactly what that is, but it looks like a Pikachu. That was a comment that somebody posted. So shout out, Pavice posted that comment from Twitch, and I guess because I'm on YouTube here streaming as well, the comment looked a little bit weird. I didn't know what it was until I showed on the screen. So yeah, it looks like it's either a bunny or a Pikachu. Shout out to you, man. Thank you so much for that comment. It's pretty cool. I did not realize what that was, and that kind of helped to cheer me up a little bit here, considering that I've had a really long and terrible day at work and just in general. Um, but yeah, nonetheless, guys, here we are. We are live on Raw tonight. Street Profits still getting the Brooklyn crowd hyped up. And now here we go. We've got Judgment Day ready on their way to the ring. And there will be no Rhea Ripley here tonight because apparently she's touring, allegedly promoting WrestleMania. I think that's just an excuse that WWE is basically using so that they can allow Rhea Ripley to heal, because she did mention that her knee was having a bit of an issue back at the pay-per-view. For those of us that don't know, even myself, Rhea Ripley seems to have a tendency to have her knee get either like dislocated or out of place sometimes. She says she's had bad knees for years, and she mentioned this in the Royal Rumble press conference at the end of the pay-per-view. So I think what happened is that somewhere within the Royal Rumble match, she probably got injured around the knee area. She probably is trying to rest up for it. So I think that's the reason why she is not here tonight. I don't think I saw her last week on Raw either. So it's very possible that Rhea Ripley has a minor injury. Now, they're mentioning that on the Elimination Chamber match, though, tomorrow night, there's going to be a mixed tag team match of Edge and Beth Phoenix going tag team competition against Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley. So even though Rhea Ripley is not here tonight, and even though she wasn't here, I believe, last week on Raw, she will be at the pay-per-view for a tag team match at the Elimination Chamber. So now we've got the Judgment Day, the other members, Finn Balor, Damian Priest, and Dominic. Now they're at the ring, Street Profits, patiently waiting for the match to get started. And it looks like Finn Balor and Damian Priest are the ones that are going to be in the tag team match. And at ringside will be Dominic, obviously playing cheerleader and probably doing some outside distractions and interference throughout the match. It's going to be very interesting to see the pay-per-view this weekend, because I want to see if they're going to give Damian Priest a push that he's been waiting for so long. All right, the match is officially on the way, guys. So now we've got Damian Priest starting the match going up against Montez Ford. And both guys end up getting wrapped up in the arms. Referee trying to break him up. Ooh, and Montez Ford catches a forearm to the face, courtesy of Damian Priest. And now Damian Priest with a couple of shots across the abdomen area using his knees. And then a slap across the face that caught Montez Ford completely off guard, and the slap echoed throughout the arena. And now Damian Priest goes running towards Montez Ford and knocks him down with a nice little shoulder takedown. Now he does a snapmare takedown. Finn Balor gets tagged in, leaps over the third ropes, and plants his foot on the stomach of Montez Ford with a braggadocious pin. And then an easy kick out after two by Montez Ford. And now Finn Balor trying to get some cheers from the audience, and the fans absolutely booed Finn Balor. All right, let me see one more thing here. Give me 1 second here, guys. Let me log into my email here. I don't know what's going on. I got the crowd. The crowd is excited tonight. They are really ecstatic for this Raw live event, especially for the Street Profits. They seem to be having a lot of confidence in the Street Profits here tonight. Ooh, and Finn Balor gets rocked across the head by Montez Ford, who then tags in his partner here, Dawkins. Dawkins with a nice big drop kick towards the face of Finn Balor. Then they get a nice little tag team move. Damian Priest goes flying in the air, And then after that, he catches a double clothesline that also sends him to the outside. So now Damian Priest and Finn Balor are reeling. Finn Balor trying to compose himself, and now he's on the outside of the ring trying to get Damian Priest to get up. Damian Priest still on the outside. Finn Balor still on the outside. Dominic over there playing cheerleader. And Dawkins goes to the outside and has had enough of the nonsense going on. And now he hits Damian Priest across the face with a forearm. And now also Finn Balor catches a forearm courtesy of Montez Ford. Now we've got everybody on the outside of the ring right now as we speak. Whole lot of action going on here. And now Montez Ford with a kick to the abdomen area of Finn Balor. Now he's on the outside over there near the front row fans. And he tells the fans, shh. And now he's trying to get the crowd excited, looking like he's about to chop Finn Balor. And he does, and catches Finn Balor around the pectoral and also around the sternum area. Whew. Finn Balor in complete pain rolls to the inside of the ring. And now Montez Ford over the third rope rolls Finn Balor into a pin, but Finn Balor kicks out real quickly and then drops a missile drop kick across the face of Montez Ford and immediately then tags his tag team partner Damian Priest. Damian Priest gets into the ring and punches Angelo Dawkins across the face, sends him off the apron, and now choking out Montez Ford on the rope with one of his legs here. Dominic over here getting a little bit closer. Now Damian Priest distracting the referee, and Dominic with a cheap shot across the face of Montez Ford. And now he puts his arms up, completely proud of himself, trying to get some cheers from the fans. But the fans booing Dominic, booing every member so far of the Judgment Day. Montez Ford still on the mat right now. And now he's on his feet, but he catches a kick by both Finn Balor and Damian Priest. Ooh, man, he catches a nasty scissors kick, courtesy of Finn Balor, who then puts him in an immediate pin, but he kicks out after two. Now he tries to get back up, and then Finn Balor puts him in a snapmare takedown. Puts him in a nasty chokehold now, and Montez Ford trying to get out of it. Montez Ford right now starting to lose a little bit of momentum in this match. May need to tag his partner Dawkins in. Right now, Montez Ford has become the sacrificial sheep of the Street Profits right now. And then Finn Balor tags in Damian Priest, and now Damian Priest going to work on Montez Ford. Ooh, and he picks up Montez Ford for a nice little vertical suplex that turns into a nice little vertical driver type of Taka Michinoku planted him right in the center of the ring. Goes for an immediate pin, and then it's a quick kick out after two as well. And now Montez Ford leaning on the third rope corner catches a forearm shot by Damian Priest right in the spinal area. Now Damian Priest sets up Montez Ford to the third rope. Now he's trying to grab him for, is he going to perform the Razor's Edge off of the ropes? The throwback Razor's Edge. R.I.P. to Razor Ramon. Is he gonna catch him with it? I guess not. Montez Ford broke that up for a second. But now Damian Priest goes to the second rope, pulls Montez Ford up to the third rope. Is he going to do a backdrop suplex off the third? Oh, and Montez Ford reverses, and it ends up planting Damian Priest on his back instead, buying Montez Ford a little bit of time. And now Dawkins trying to hype the crowd up, getting hyped up, trying to get the tag in. Montez leaping for it. Damian Priest leaps for it as well, and we got Dawkins and Finn Balor in the ring. And Finn Balor catches an elbow takedown, then a clothesline. Then Dawkins slaps the face of Damian Priest, and then he chops Finn Balor across the face as well. Damian Priest gets shoved off the third ropes and leaped over into the announcer's table. Dawkins right now kicking Finn Balor's booty all over the ring. Hits him with a nice little silencer move right into the center of the ring. And now Dawkins has the advantage over Finn Balor, running coast to coast, but he misses. Ran from corner to corner. Finn Balor got out the way, and then Montez Ford gets into the ring. Then a tag team performed on Finn Balor that sends Finn Balor into a pin, but Damian Priest comes out of nowhere and saves it after two. Man, oh man, the boys are going at it here on this phenomenal tag team match tonight. And now Finn Balor being put on the shoulders of Dawkins as Montez got tagged in. Oof, and they catch a nice tag team move that takes down Finn Balor. Oh man, and Finn Balor still kicks out even after that tag team move there. What a nice move performed by the Street Profits, but not enough to take Judgment Day out of the equation. Nice move performed by them. Again, Dawkins had Finn Balor on his shoulders, and then off the third rope, leap Montez Ford grabs him by the neck and brings him down. But unfortunately, that wasn't enough. And now Damian Priest tried to get in the ring. He gets thrown out by Dawkins. Ooh, and then Montez Ford goes rope to rope, leaps over the third, and sends Damian Priest to the ground. Now Dominic tries to interfere, and Dawkins brings him into the ring. Damn, and he gets run over like a bulldozer by Dawkins. Oh, but then Finn Balor takes over and performs his swing blade move, catches Dawkins now with a forward missile drop kick, and Dawkins now in the center of the ring. Finn Balor going top rope, shooting star press maybe. Oh no, he leaps off the third rope and lands the 2 feet straight down onto the stomach of Dawkins, and Dawkins loses the match fair and square. Well, technically not fair and square because Dominic did interfere momentarily, but he did get at least the finisher off the third rope and the victory fair and square to end the match. Dominic and Finn Balor raised the arms up victorious. Damian Priest is not even in the ring. He is lost somewhere on the outside. I think when Montez Ford flipped over and took him out, must have laid him out. Oh, and then Damian Priest back in the ring. A super kick across the face of Montez Ford. Nasty move. And now forearm shots across the face. And now Dominic stomping a mud hole into Montez. Oh, and then Edge. Edge coming out of nowhere now, coming into the ring to save the boys. Takes down Finn Balor with a punch. And now they're fighting one-on-one here. Now you got Dawkins fighting over here against Dominic. Oh, and Dominic throws Dawkins to the outside of the ring. Edge and Finn Balor. Oh, and Finn Balor gets thrown chest first into the ring. And now Beth Phoenix, a clothesline that takes Dominic down. Oh my goodness. And now she's about to catch Dominic again. And Rhea Ripley shows up out of nowhere. Surprise attack by Rhea Ripley. And now Rhea Ripley. Riptide performed by Rhea Ripley on Beth Phoenix. Taking Beth Phoenix out. I thought Beth Phoenix was going to get the advantage again. 2-on-2. Well, 1-on-1. Because last week, Beth Phoenix on Raw attacked Dominic and got away with it. This week, Rhea Ripley showed up after they said that she allegedly wasn't even here tonight, and she ends up getting the advantage on her. Woo! And Rhea Ripley lays Beth Phoenix out nasty in the center of the ring with her finisher, Riptide. Unbelievable. What a great way to end that tag team match with so much controversy leading into tomorrow's pay-per-view for Elimination Chamber. Judgment Day tonight, reunited with all four members, smiles on their face. Not only did they get the victory tonight on Street Profits, but they also got the clear advantage over Edge and Beth Phoenix here tonight. When Raw tonight has the contract signing again with Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar. Will this go similar to what happened last week, or will Bobby Lashley maybe get the advantage over Brock? Because last week Brock took him out and did two F5s, planted him in the center of the ring during the contract signing, and I believe he did it for two reasons. One, he doesn't like Bobby Lashley, and two, because Bobby Lashley was not willing to sign the contract. So very interesting business about to pick up in just a moment. But the Judgment Day, loving it, loving it, loving it. The fact that they're all together tonight, all reunited, and they are all there looking out for each other. And Rhea Ripley is back in business. She doesn't look injured. I thought she was. And yeah, everything's looking good for the Judgment Day leading into the pay-per-view for this week for Saturday. I was gonna say tomorrow because I'm here thinking it's already Friday when it's actually not. But this has been a good Raw to start things off so far. If you missed the beginning and you just tuned in, it started off with Becky Lynch saying that she needs to set her sights back onto the championship and has to take her eyes off of Damage Control. She got interrupted by Bayley. Bayley says, "No, you shouldn't. You don't deserve it. You shouldn't get a title shot, and you shouldn't get a qualifier match." Then Bianca Belair came out to have a conversation with all of them, with Adam Pearce also being in the ring. And by the way, all women looked sensational, especially Bianca Belair looked on another level of sensational tonight. She looked absolutely gorgeous. And then Bianca Belair, after giving her 2 cents on the situation, added tonight a triple threat match. So if Bianca Belair wins, Bailey and Becky Lynch will not be in the chamber match for the qualifier for the Raw Women's title. If uh, Bailey wins, she will be entering into the chamber. And if Becky Lynch wins, then she will enter into the chamber. So they're looking to possibly have 7 women enter into the chamber match because, as you probably may or may not know, the women's chamber match has already been filled up and has already been decided. Typically, it's only 6 contenders, but this year it looks like they're going to break the rules a little bit, and it looks like they're probably going to do 7 women to start the chamber match. So that's going to be very interesting to see. We got Kyle Andrade always showing support, says hi. And we got Kyle Andrade says something about, I guess, you're screaming late time. You woke up late, must have had to work. Cannot wait for the week for Women Reigns in Canada. Says, cannot wait for the chamber. All right, so Kyle Andrade basically is excited for the chamber match that's coming up this week. And yes, Kyle, it is this week. It is this Saturday. This Saturday will be the chamber match, and we'll see if Roman Reigns is going to retain or will Roman Reigns lose the title. I'm honestly thinking he's not going to lose the title anymore. I did have a little bit of sense of nervousness last week only because I thought that Jey Uso wasn't going to show up, and I thought he wasn't going to be there for his brother Jimmy. So I was thinking, you know what, if the Usos lose their tag team titles on SmackDown, that may potentially mean that Roman Reigns might lose the title early. However, they ended up putting only the SmackDown tag team titles on the line. They did not put both titles on the line, which was surprising. Jey Uso also showed up, and they were able to retain the title courtesy of Jey Uso being the MVP in that match. He was star-studded. He was the all-star of that tag team match. So the Usos did retain. So it's going to be interesting to see, will any of the Usos show up tonight? Will Sami Zayn show up tonight? Will Roman Reigns show up tonight? Or will none of the above show up tonight leading into the pay-per-view for this week on Saturday? All right now it looks like we're currently on a commercial break. So as soon as we get back to that, we'll go ahead and give the update. I believe the contract signing is the next thing coming up here that's scheduled for Raw. So the contract signing should be next between Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar. Now they're showing Patrick Mahomes. Oh man, Patrick Mahomes was given a WWE title. So Mahomes, the after winning the championship, they got Patrick Mahomes was given a WWE title, and the WWE title on the emblems on the side of the title has the Kansas City Chief logo on each side. That's crazy. Man, Mahomes out there, bro, looking fresh to death with the shades, with the WWE title, and on top of that, he's got the MVP trophy. Sheesh. That boy Patrick Mahomes is styling and profiling, man. Man, I don't think they've ever given a WWE title to any of the previous champions. So that's very interesting. Patrick Mahomes with a WWE title for the free with the Kansas City Chiefs logos on the side as the emblems. And guys, yes, it looks like Brock Lesnar is going to be coming into the ring now for the contract signing. And here comes the beast, Brock Lesnar. And it looks like the contract signing will be on the way. Adam Pearce is already in the center of the ring. He's got the table laid out. So you already know somebody's going through the table. They're probably going to have them sign the contract. And I'm assuming Bobby Lashley will probably get the better hand of this one, considering that Brock Lesnar got the upper hand last week. So we'll see. I'll tell you what, Brock Lesnar is he's getting a lot of support here by the people front row. He's going out there giving people hugs. He's going out there saluting the kids. He's getting a pretty decent ovation and cheer from the fans. So I'm wondering if Brock Lesnar has started to turn face and Bobby Lashley is starting to turn heel. Now they're showing the replay promo right now where Brock Lesnar did the F5. And then he picked him up again last week and planted a second F5. They're showing the two F5s that Brock Lesnar performed on Bobby Lashley. If they don't let Bobby Lashley get the upper hand on Brock Lesnar this week, that's not going to be a good momentum leading into the pay-per-view. Oh, man. Whoo! Brock Lesnar took one of the chairs that was in the center of the ring and threw it outside, and it almost hits the announcer's desk. Guess Brock Lesnar doesn't want to be seated tonight. He wants to be standing up for this contract signing because he took one of the leather chairs that was in the center of the ring and threw it to the outside. That he gave no F's about it. You know what I'm saying? None whatsoever. Adam Pearce trying to cut Bobby, trying to. Let me see. So Adam Pearce was about to announce that he wants Bobby Lashley to come to the ring so that he can sign the contract. Brock Lesnar told Adam Pearce to cut the BS and just have him come out here, and let's not delay this any further. Oh man, what's this? This there's there's more people coming out here than what's expected. So I guess Bobby Lashley is having some security a security team come out because Brock Lesnar's out here with a look of disgust on his face. Like, is this guy really asking for security to come out here? What the heck is going on here? We got another table being brought out, and the table is being brought out with a leather chair by the backstage staff members. And I guess Bobby Lashley doesn't want to go into the ring to sign the contract. I guess he's going to ask Adam Pearce to bring the contract to the table. Now Bobby Lashley comes out, and he comes out in a suit the way he did last week, a very nice suit. Last week he came out in a suit and he caught two F5s. This week he's in another suit. Brock Lesnar is in his regular attire, just like he was last week. So he's ready to fight even right now. Bobby Lashley says, "This is not the Brock Lesnar show." He said, "This is not what Brock wants. Brock wants this. Brock wants that. Brock gets this. Brock gets that." Now, Bobby Lashley saying anytime he's gone up face to face, he said he's left him either pinned, unconscious, or defeated at the Rumble when he got eliminated by Bobby. Now Brock Lesnar with a smile on his face says, "Get up here, get your booty up here, and sign this contract." And the fans started laughing. And now Bobby's saying that he had the agents, managers, and lawyers look over the contract. Oh, Bobby Lashley says he doesn't know if he's going to be signing this contract here tonight. And now Brock Lesnar taking his hat off and grabs the microphone. Now the fans are cheering, "Bobby's scared. Bobby's scared. Bobby's scared." And now Bobby Lashley is laughing at the fans. Brock Lesnar is laughing with the fans. Man, oh man, it's heating up real quick. Oh, Brock Lesnar says if Bobby Lashley doesn't come over here to the ring to sign it, he says, "I'm going to go down there and beat you up, have you unconscious." And then he says, "I'm going to have you sign signed this contract. Ooh, and now Brock Lesnar gets mad because Bobby says, you don't have the cojones, you don't have the balls to come down. And now Brock Lesnar snatches the contract out of Adam Pearce's hands with the contract and his hat, one in each hand. Oh, he leaves the hat and he leaves the contract. And Brock Lesnar double clotheslines two of the men in the front row, the front security guys. Now Brock Lesnar is wiping out all the security guards, taking everybody down. Oh, when Bobby Lashley comes out of nowhere and lifts Brock Lesnar up into the air. And Lashley out here opening up his shirt, takes off the blazer, and spears Brock Lesnar on the outside of the ring. Then he takes off his shades and throws the shades to the ground. Bobby Lashley tonight, all business. Now he's unbuttoning his shirt, going over there to grab the contract, to sign the contract. And now Bobby Lashley signing the contract, the fake bogus contract, and then plants the contract onto Brock Lesnar's abdomen. And then after he signs it, he goes like this to the fans to try to get an ovation. He has some mixed ovation. He has some cheers and he has some boos. Well, now it seems like the cheers are starting to rev up a bit more. It would have been nice if he took Brock Lesnar and threw him, with his finisher into the table. That would have been better. And now Brock Lesnar getting up with the contract, noticing the contract is signed, and he's over here grabbing the contract and his abdomen, smiling and laughing, knowing that he has a one-on-one match set for the Elimination Chamber this Saturday against Bobby Lashley. Now we've got Michin and Piper Niven coming up next. One-on-one competition after the commercial break. Oh man, they're showing some recaps of NXT, even though I don't keep up with it anymore. Where JC Jane betrayed Gigi. She betrayed Gigi Dolan. Man, can't believe they actually broke up Toxic Attraction. But then again, Mandy Rose is no longer part of the content, considering that she got released months ago due to her, her transition into the triple X rated content. So I guess eventually they had to break the girls up, but would have been nice if they kept Toxic Attraction maybe as one of the women's tag team, to compete. But I guess they want the girls to go their own way in matches. So that's going to be new opportunities, I guess, for better competition leading into the NXT Championship. Right now, it looks like we are on a quick commercial break on Raw. Well, guys, make sure like the video, like the video. And for all those that usually do like the videos, I want to thank you guys so much because you guys have been helping the algorithm. Because of you guys, I want to thank all of you guys that always support and show love every week. You guys liking the videos and you guys sharing the videos, and also the fact that you guys subscribe to my channels have been helping other people to get this channel on the platforms to be, to kind of like get ranked up better so that more people will notice this content and be able to stay up to date. Want to thank everybody who listens to me, whether you're at work, whether you're at school, whether you're at home just chilling, whether you're watching Raw with me or SmackDown or the pay-per-view with me. Much love and respect to all of you. Thank you so much. I just wanted to say that because you guys show so much support, so much love, and I want to thank you guys for all of that. All right. Now, with that being said, Raw is still currently on a commercial break. So far, Raw has been pretty exciting here tonight. We've seen Rhea Ripley. We've seen Judgment Day compete. We've seen the Street Profits compete. We've seen Bobby Lashley. We've seen Brock Lesnar. We've seen Becky Lynch. We've seen Bianca Belair. We've seen Bayley. We've seen Adam Pearce twice. We've seen Edge come out. We've seen Beth Phoenix come out. It's been one interesting Raw so far. The only thing we're missing now, line show up tonight. That's going to be interesting. All right, looks like we're back from the commercial break. They're showing The Undertaker is going to be in Montreal, Quebec this Thursday. I guess the Undertaker's about to have his own show or something like that for this Thursday in Montreal. All right. Well, it looks like the match that's coming up is going to be the one-on-one match between Michin and Piper Niven. If you guys don't know, Piper Niven last week was very upset with Michin and also upset with, I believe it was Candice LeRae, if I'm not mistaken, because I believe Candice LeRae and Michin were friends. But there was, there was like I think they had the fatal four-way match, and because Piper Niven lost, she was one of the losers, right? Because you had three losers and only one winner. Piper Niven says that she attributes her loss to Michin and Candice LeRae basically getting in her way. Now we got Michin coming out, and I'll tell you what, Piper Niven got no pop coming to the ring. Now you got Michin coming out, and Michin also got no pop. So I guess the fans really in Brooklyn do not care about either one of these girls. I'm probably thinking that they're wondering what this match is even about because neither one of these girls are going to be able to compete in the chamber. Oh no, actually, no, yeah. Neither one of these girls, I think, made the qualifier for the chamber, and I don't know what they're rolling this match out for because this match is, I guess, just bragging rights at this point. They're showing the recap of last week's build up to this match, where Piper Niven basically was choking out Candice LeRae, and then from there she gets protection from Michin, and then now she's gonna have that one-on-one match tonight against Michin. So again, this match is not for any qualifiers. This is just basically for bragging rights. And man, Niven goes and runs Michin over like a 18-wheel truck, takes her down with one shoulder hit. Now she's got Michin in the corner, and she a couple of punches across the chest area. Man, Michin got flung though in the beginning of this match. She looked like a piece of like a piece of paper. Oh, Michin tried to lift up Niven, but Niven weighs way too much for her. She weighs at least 100 pounds more than her. Ooh, and a nice little twirl to world DDT by Michin performed on Piper Niven, and Michin still getting no pop from the crowd. Ooh, Piper Niven capturing a couple of chops across the chest, courtesy of Michin. I want to be honest with you, a lot of people that are in the stadium tonight in the arena are probably not looking forward to this match. This is probably like the quick bathroom break match, if you ask me. Woo! Piper Niven, she picks up Michin and plants her in the ring, and then right after she does a body to body drop. She basically drops her body on top of Michin, man, squeezing the crap out of her. Took the air out of her basically. I'm not gonna lie, that world to world spinning DDT performed by Michin on Niven planted pretty solid on the top of the scalp. You heard the sound effect kind of echo. But again, this match getting no pop by the fans in Brooklyn here tonight. I guess they've got zero interest in this match. And now we've got here Niven standing on top of the abdomen of Michin. Oh my gosh, her intestines are about to be crushed and squeezed with this 200 and 200 and whatever pounder on top of this little woman right here. She's not even near the size of Niven. My goodness. Ooh, and a nasty chop across the chest by Piper Niven. And she's got Michin on her shoulder. Michin gets out of it, and then she does a nice little spinning heel kick that catches the face of Niven. Now Niven, ooh, and Niven with a nice little twirl to world slam, man. And Michin completely destroyed by Piper Niven. Piper Niven had no chance, in my opinion, in that match. Sheesh. They're calling that move the knockless slam. I don't think they ever gave that. that finisher a name, but nonetheless, they did tonight. The knockless slam performed by Piper Niven takes out Meechin in an easy victory. Again, just for bragging rights, for nothing further on this match. Ooh, and now they're talking about the bloodline. We got Corey Graves and Patrick over here talking about it. Now they're showing the SmackDown recap on Friday. We had Ricochet and we had the Monster Among Monsters, aka Braun Strowman, as a tag team. The number one contenders after winning the tournament went tag team title shot on SmackDown. Jimmy thought that Jay wasn't going to show up because Jay Uso had disappeared for almost 2 weeks since the Royal Rumble. And luckily, Jay Uso came out of the crowd, showed up for his brother Jimmy, and did an outstanding performance and helped his brother to retain the SmackDown titles on Friday Night SmackDown. That was a very, very good tag team match and a very good way to close out the event. If you missed SmackDown also, when they finished the match later on in the evening, Jimmy Uso was in the backstage room by himself, and Paul Heyman, the wise man, showed up and told Jimmy that he wants Jimmy to stay home next week and to not show up because he wants Jimmy to see, basically he wants him to see what's going to happen, but he doesn't want him in the stadium. I got a feeling they're either going to, obliterate Sami Zayn, or Roman Reigns maybe is going to take his anger out on Jey Uso on SmackDown, and maybe that's why the wise man Paul Heyman told Jimmy Uso that he doesn't want him to show up at the event, and that was a command set by the tribal chief via phone call. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens next week on SmackDown, man. Because even Jimmy Uso asked Jey Uso last week on SmackDown, "Are you in or are you out?" Meaning, are you in the bloodline or are you out of the bloodline? And he gave no response. He said his response was, "I don't know yet." And now they're showing the recap of when Sami Zayn was backstage and found Jey Uso. Sami Zayn also to really throw some extra heat onto the conversation right at the end of that Raw, or I should say at the end of that segment. He says, "I don't know how I'm going to do it." He says, "But I'm going to take down Roman Reigns." And he says, "I acknowledge you, Jey Uso," meaning he wants Jey Uso to be the new tribal chief. Oh, I kind of understand a little bit more now. So Paul Heyman last week, like I was saying, he told Jimmy Uso to stay home and watch on TV. He says because sometimes you can see things on TV that you can't see when you're here live. And I was thinking to myself, I'm like, what would he possibly see on TV that he couldn't see if he was there at the stadium, right? And so what it is that he wants him to watch on TV because the same way that Sami Zayn was sneaking around backstage trying to get Jey Uso's attention, and nobody knew, right? Only us, the viewers, could tell, right? He wants Jimmy Uso, I guess, basically to keep an eye on the TV and see what Sami Zayn is up to, and that's going to be on Friday Night SmackDown. So I don't think anything's going to happen tonight with the Bloodline. I think they just wanted to show that promo so that people can watch SmackDown and see, is Jamie really going to stay home? Is Jey Uso going to show up by himself? Is Sami Zayn going to show up by himself? Is there going to be something that occurs to one of those guys or both of those guys? Is Roman Reigns going to do a sneak attack on anybody? I don't know. It's going to be interesting because we only have a few days away from SmackDown. And remember, the pay per view is the night after. SmackDown's on Friday, the pay per view's on Saturday. So the development, man, the development leading into the chamber match. Will Jey Uso possibly betray Roman Reigns and cost him the title early before Mania? Or would Jey Uso make Sami Zayn believe that he is, not really with Zayn and maybe he's making him think that he's with him, but maybe when the pay-per-view shows up, Jey Uso is going to betray Sami Zayn and reunite with the bloodline. So, man, I don't know which direction Jey Uso is going to go on this one. I got a feeling Jey Uso is going to attack Sami Zayn, because I think if he attacks Roman Reigns, that would be crazy for Roman Reigns to just lose his title that early, into the road to WrestleMania, because we're not even in March yet. You know what I'm saying? Let alone April, when WrestleMania is actually going to take place. So I don't see him losing this early, and therefore, because I don't see him losing this early, I would assume that means we're probably going to get Sami Zayn attacked by Jey Uso. And that's how Jey Uso is basically going to pay his respects back to Roman Reigns. And I think that's how he's going to earn his right into the bloodline again, and kind of show him, yo, I'm still part of the family. I'm still part of the team. Nothing has changed. I never betrayed you guys. I just didn't want to betray Sami Zayn, but I didn't want to betray you guys either. So I think in order to, finally lay the line in the sand, he's gonna have to betray Sami Zayn, and he's gonna have to do it at the Chamber match. So, with that being said, if that happens, that would mean that Sami Zayn is gonna probably be a pivotal factor leading into WrestleMania. And if that is the case, that means that Sami Zayn will probably be the reason that not only the Usos lose their titles, but maybe he'll also assist on Roman Reigns losing his title at WrestleMania. So I think that makes more sense, and that adds up more logically leading into the Chamber and then leading over into WrestleMania to make the storyline kind of, continue on so that it can make sense. Right now we're on an extended commercial break, so commercial break is running wild right now. I tell you, sometimes they be having these extended breaks. It'd be crazy. I also wonder if maybe Cody Rhodes is going to be here tonight. He showed up last week. Uh, for what was he showed up last week for SmackDown, I believe it was, or was it Raw? I can't remember. Well, I know he showed up 2 weeks ago for Raw. Um, so we'll see. Will he show up tonight? Oh, this this is taking place in the Barclays Center. I'll tell you what, man. Ever since they built that Barclays Center in Brooklyn, they've started to come to Brooklyn a lot more for Raw. I remember that whenever they would come to Raw, it would be, I think, at like the MSG, or they would do it over at the Nassau Coliseum. But the Nassau Coliseum is not really in Brooklyn, or even in New York for that matter. The Nassau Coliseum is in Jersey. So that used to be how they would do it. They would either do it at the Coliseum in Jersey, or they would do it once in a while, in New York at MSG. But to have the wrestlers in Brooklyn, and Brooklyn is dope at the Barclays Center. Now they're showing the replay after commercial break is done. Now they're showing this replay here where JBL was insulting Corbin. Now we've got Baron Corbin backstage being interviewed. Let's see what he has to say. He still has the T-shirt that says "Modern Day Wrestling God." Oh, Corbin has just been interrupted. Holy, Corbin was saying how sad he is, and they completely cut him off. They didn't even let Corbin have his segue, bro. He was being interviewed by one of the women in the back, and she goes, hold on." She goes, "Hold on." She goes, "I gotta let you go." And guess why they cut it off? They cut it off because Sami Zayn is in the center of the ring right now. Came with the hoodie. Wow. So they cut Corbin off, bro. That's how much they don't like Corbin. I think Corbin's gonna get fired, bro. He's going back to sad Corbin. So they cut him off, and now Sami Zayn's in the ring. Whoa, Sami Zayn calling out Cody Rhodes. So Corbin gets cut off right when he was about to explain how sad he is about what happened in recent weeks and recent months. He wanted to explain himself. They cut his segment off. The woman in the back says, "Yo, hold on. There's something going on in the ring." And the camera guy had a bad angle. And then they show all of a sudden somebody with a hoodie, and it's Sami Zayn. And now Sami Zayn has asked the American Nightmare to come into the ring. And apparently, Cody Rhodes, the person I was literally just speaking about a couple of minutes ago, that I said, I don't know if he's going to be here tonight or not, but now Cody Rhodes is on his way to Brooklyn here in the Barclays Center. So we've got Sami Zayn surprise appearance, and now we've got the American Nightmare coming out to indulge with Sami Zayn's request. What will Sami Zayn have to tell Cody Rhodes tonight? And will Cody Rhodes actually listen to whatever shenanigans, offers, or ideas that Sami Zayn has to offer? This right here is going to be a big time, interesting segue on Raw tonight. Man on man. Cody Rhodes, Sami Zayn, both on Raw, about to have a nice little chit chat coming up. This is going to be very interesting to see what is going to develop here, and can they possibly get attacked from behind? Pause, no pun intended. Will they possibly be attacked by the Usos or Roman Reigns in this segue? Let's see. Rhodes is in the ring, got a smile on his face. Sami Zayn in the ring. He's got a little bit of a, nervous look on his face. We got the Brooklyn fans cheering, Cody, Cody, Cody. Cody Rhodes in the ring looking fresh too with the suit and the tie. Cody Rhodes tells Sami, welcome to Raw, and what do you want to talk about? Oh, that's right. Cody Rhodes did talk about Sami Zayn last week as well. Oh, he's talking about how Cody said last week how it looks like Cody and Sami Zayn might be the likely opportunity to happen at WrestleMania. Oh man, he's asking Cody Rhodes, was it just lip service? Was it just you talking smoke, or do you actually believe that there's an opportunity that you think that you and I will basically be facing at WrestleMania? He wants Cody to say it to him face to face. The fans are chanting yes, 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 and you got some fans in the front row going like this, like, nah, don't tell them. Man, he just said it again. He says, I think that you are the most likely opponent for WrestleMania, and I believe that you will win at the Chamber match. He really believes in Sami Zayn, bro. He is lighting him up right now with positivity. He really believes that Sami's going to win at the Chamber and take the title all the way to WrestleMania. Oh, and the fans in Brooklyn are like, this is awesome. They love the fact that Cody Rhodes is hyping up Sami Zayn to take the title from Roman at the Chamber. Now he says, does it really matter what I believe? He says, Sami Zayn, do you believe that you can defeat Roman Reigns? Oof. And Sami right now with a look on his face where he has a sense of uncertainty. Sami Zayn says, do you want the truth? The fans are chanting something in the crowd, but I'm not sure what they're saying. I don't know if they're saying, ole, Ole. Oh, now Sami Zayn admits that he's not sure. He doesn't know. He says, "I don't know if I can defeat him." He says, "I have stood shoulder to shoulder 9 months with Roman Reigns in the trenches. I've seen what he can do. I can see their capability. I've seen them always find a way. They always find a way to win. They always find a way to overcome." He says that, this thing where he says he's in God mode. He says he is that good. He is in God mode. He is in that stage where he is on another level beyond everybody else. He says he's seen other guys that are better than him and stronger than him. Not better and stronger than Roman, but better and stronger than himself. And he says those guys have all been taken down. So if he's saying if better men have faced better men than Sammy's talking to himself to Cody. He's saying if better men have been defeated by Roman, he goes, imagine myself. You know what I'm saying? He says he thinks he is capable of becoming the champ. He says, I have to believe. I have to, he says, with every fiber of my being, I have to believe that I can beat him and that I will beat him and that I can go to WrestleMania. And he switches it all up after giving all that confidence of saying that he thinks he can win it. He thinks he can go to Mania. He thinks he can be the champ. He says, but I don't know if I will be. So he basically contradicted what he just said. He gave that whole chant and that whole rant of himself saying that he thinks he can do it. And then his final statement is, but I just don't know. How can you say you can, but you don't know? Cody says, well, it seems like all the fans here in Brooklyn know. Now, Cody's saying, listen, the bloodline is having dissension. Now, they may have looked almost flawless for months and months and months from 2002 into this year. So it's becoming a reality that they're breaking apart. And he says the reason why they're breaking apart is because of you, Sami Zayn. He says, therefore, because of you, all this destruction that's happening in the bloodline is like potentially giving you an opportunity to take advantage of it and overcome him at the chamber match. And Cody, with so much conviction and excitement, he says, I punched my ticket. I'm going to WrestleMania. And he says, I hear Michael Cole every week say, finish your story, finish your story. He goes, you know what? I'm going to finish my story at WrestleMania. Sami Zayn, you need to finish your story. He's got Sami Zayn fired up right now. Still no interruptions from the bloodline yet. Cody Rhodes says, I don't want to see you on Raw next Monday. He says, because I would rather see you at WrestleMania. So basically, he's telling him, don't show up until it's time for you to defend the title at WrestleMania. And Sami Zayn shaking his head and says, all right, I'm going to get it done. Now, Sami Zayn exiting the ring on one side with his hoodie, going through the front barricade where he came through near the fans. And you got Cody Rhodes exiting the ring on the other side, going through the entrance way. So, the very interesting segment. The fans are loving this. There's this girl front row with a big cheesy smile on her face. She's like, I can't tell if the girl is like on crack or if she's just super excited about the fact that Sami Zayn appeared and so did Cody Rhodes to have this phenomenal segue, hyping each other up. Corey Graves and Kevin Patrick are like, yo, Montreal is going to be crazy for this pay per view. Corey Graves just said this guy is on God level. So we'll see what's going to happen at the Chamber against Sami Zayn. Now we've got a little backstage here with Carmella and Nikki Cross. Yeah, I feel like they're trying to oversell this Nikki Cross being a crazy girl. And now we got Asuka pulling up. I believe tonight they're supposed to have a 6-man tag team match. Now you got Asuka coming out here with the mask. She, she takes the mask off and she has all the paint on her face. And Nikki Cross and Asuka look like they're attracting to each other from their level of weirdness. And then Carmella runs off scared. Oh, now Candice LeRae pops up out of nowhere and says, Nikki, why have you been following me? She says, you were at like the airport following me around. She goes, that's pretty weird. And then Nikki Cross starts laughing hysterically like a psycho and then leaves without saying a word to her. So tonight's 6-woman tag team match is supposed to be Liv Morgan, Natalia, and Raquel going up against Carmella, Asuka, and Nikki Cross. So that's coming up next after the commercial break. Now they're showing some recaps where they're going to be putting on the WWE channel, I guess, with the network. They're going to be having some recaps of the good old days of when Hollywood Hulk Hogan, Razor, and Eric Bischoff and the rest of those guys were part of the NWO faction that ran wild and it made it cool. Like they said, made it cool to be the bad guy, to be a bad guy on there. Again, RIP to Razor Ramon. So it looks like it's another commercial break on this one. But man, Raw right now has been picking up I think Raw every week has gotten better and better with the content. And also SmackDown has surprisingly been getting better each week too. I just wanted to be like the Usos or maybe Roman Reigns attack Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes. That would have been dope. But no Usos and no bloodline so far on this segment of Raw. It was surprising though, because I honestly in the result of this situation, considering that Sami Zayn was getting super hyped up by Cody Rhodes and vice versa. Kyle Andrade left a couple more comments. Yeah, Kyle, I've read some of your comments, and I actually did answer or respond to your comments earlier. So yeah, I read the comments pretty much. Um, yeah, all your comments, I looked into it and pretty much answered everything for you, my friend. So no worries. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, man. I have like remember last week when I told you guys I was doing the Raw. The Raw. I think it was Raw or was it SmackDown? I think it was Raw last week. Yeah, it was Raw. Where I said I was telling you guys I hadn't eaten nothing, like no meals the whole day, right? And and I was telling you like that I had to work, right? I had to work late, and then immediately after work jumped on to the Raw live stream. Kind of had the same thing because now my schedule is back to where I leave work at 7 p.m. But today it overlapped a little, so I didn't get out of work till about 7:40. So I had like literally 20 minutes just to get on this live stream. So yeah, it's been interesting. The transition going from working the earlier hours to now working a little later by about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours of difference. Because now, if I happen to go over my shift, then it doesn't give me that much opportunity, to get on to do the live stream. Luckily, I got here on time and started this live stream right at the beginning of Raw. But I want to give a heads up to any of you guys: if there's ever a Raw where I don't start, let's say within the first 5 or 10 minutes, you know make sure you're subscribed, because as soon as I do go live, you'll get that notification and you'll get that ping right away to your cell phone, to your laptop, or whatever device you watch this on. Now it looks like Kathy Kelly is back with Baron Corbin yet again after he was rudely interrupted earlier. This guy still has the shirt that says modern day wrestling god. Oh damn, he's talking heavy right now about JBL. He says let's forget about JBL. He says JBL's a has been. JBL is in the past. JBL is no longer here. Sheesh. Oh, and now he's complaining how she interrupted the interview to go ahead and discuss Sami Zayn. You know what I'm saying? Now Corbin is being a jerk. He says, I hate to ruin the plans, but Roman Reigns is going to destroy Sami Zayn. He says, in no world does Sami Zayn defeat Roman Reigns. Man, Corbin says that he is the last guy that has ever defeated Roman Reigns, and that was back at the Royal Rumble. He says, in no world will Sami Zayn defeat Roman Reigns. Damn, bro. The boy being cold. He's taking everything that they threw at him, all this dirt, and he's refueling it. Oh, now Corbin, he's still having a conversation. Cody Rhodes walking behind him. Oh, and now he says he doesn't understand what he says. He doesn't understand what everyone. Oh, hold up. Oh man, Corbin was talking so much smoke that Cody Rhodes overheard, and now he's beating up Corbin backstage. Oh man. And now Cody says to the ref, get over here. He says, get over here. He says, we're gonna have a match against Corbin here tonight. Cody is still in his suit, by the way, and he's attacking Corbin. Now he brings him to the front where the fans are, bashes Corbin into the Titantron. Now he bashes him into the front barricade because he was talking smack first about Sami Zayn not defeating Roman Reigns in any world, right? Then he talks about how JBL's in the past, he's trash, and he says he was a has been. So he talked trash about JBL, Sami Zayn. Then he started talking about Cody. Then he says Cody, he's not worth it. He don't understand the hype. He says he's a joke. He says his brother Goldust was a joke, and he says his dad Dusty Rhodes was a joke. And as soon as he said the whole family tree, Cody lost it. Man, and Cody Rhodes took Corbin to the ring, and then he flies through the second ropes while Corbin was on the outside with a nice suicide dive. Cody out here now takes his shirt off. Now he's only got his suit pants on and the shoes, taking care of Corbin out here. Now he throws Corbin over the barricade near the the female ring announcer. They made this match official. They rang the bell and everything. Oh, and now Corbin smashes Cody Rhodes' neck onto the corner of the barricade, and Cody trying to capture his breath. And now Corbin gets smashed face first into the post. Woo! Man, oh man. And now both Corey Graves and Patrick talking about how phenomenal shape Cody Rhodes is in, which he is. Pause, no pun intended. But Cody Rhodes every week looks like he gets in better and better shape. Looking more and more like the poster boy that they want him to be. You know what I'm saying? Now they were getting ready to fight on the announcer's desk, and now Corbin gets slammed into the steel steps. Corbin looking like he is in absolute pain now, rolling into the ring. And now Cody going to the top for high risk off the third ropes. Oh, he leaps over Corbin. Kicks Corbin in the stomach. Lays down on the mat. Chops Corbin in the face. And the Cody cutter off the second ropes. And now he blows a kiss towards the sign where it says Hollywood for WrestleMania. And now the fans chanting, Cody, Crossroads. Ooh, and he plants Corbin with the Crossroads in the center of the ring. And another loss for Corbin added to the list. Yo, I do not understand what WWE is going to do with Corbin, man. I keep saying it every week. Corbin has lost. I don't even know how many times. I don't know if they're setting a streak for most L's on the list, but on that loss column, Corbin has to have a record. And if he doesn't have a record yet for most loss in WWE history and in Raw history, he sure as heck is on the way to getting a record for most losses all time, if it hasn't been done already. But I honestly think Corbin has probably had the most losses on Raw history and the most losses in WWE history. And now Cody Rhodes, after getting the victory of Sad Corbin, I'm calling him Sad Corbin. He's not Baron Corbin anymore. He's back to Sad Corbin. He's over here getting the crowd. He's like, whoa. Oh, now we got Natalya, Liv Morgan, and Raquel Rodriguez backstage, suited up, ready for action. All of them looking great. Liv Morgan and Natalya were arguing about that who's gonna win the chamber match. Oh, and now Raquel screams at them like, "Ladies, come on, we got a match coming up." And then all of a sudden, Liv Morgan's song comes on, and Liv blows a kiss to Natalya, and she comes out. Oof, Liv Morgan. Man, I've had a crush on Liv Morgan, since the beginning of time. And meeting her face to face in person, have mercy. Have mercy on me, Liv Morgan. Sheesh. If any of you guys are on my Instagram, Coach King Zeus, you'll see the photo that I took with her. Man, she is even cuter in person, bro. She is smoking hot. So Liv Morgan is the first one being introduced into this match. Yo, she is so cute. My goodness. My goodness. Whether you agree or disagree with me, oh, I love me some Liv Morgan. She is so cute. By the way, if you didn't tune in to SmackDown, and if you also missed my live stream, Ronda Rousey showed up, and so did Shayna Baszler. So I guess Ronda Rousey is back on regular action because she showed up, and they did a 2-on-1 attack. I forgot who though, but one of the women was talking smack in the center of the ring, and because she was talking smack, Shayna Baszler came out. I forgot who it was. Was it? I don't think it was Sonya Deville. I forgot who it was, but one of the girls came out and was talking smack, saying that Shayna Baszler is like basically the Walmart version of Ronda Rousey, and so yeah, that sparked up a 2-on-1 attack. I almost want to say it was Sonya Deville. I don't know. I think it was her, and I think I recall Shotzi entering in and then kind of like evening the odds a little bit. I believe that's what it was, but I honestly, even though it was a couple days ago, I do not remember, to be quite honest. But the replay is always available for you guys to watch. So I gave all the information on SmackDown live, play by play, and that is available on YouTube and Facebook. So you can catch the replay there. All right, right now it looks like we're on a commercial break. So while we're on a commercial break, man, I think I should order me something to eat. I don't even know what kind of food I want, to be quite honest. I'm actually excited that the pay per view is this week because I'm not gonna lie to you. Even though the Rumble felt like it was yesterday, which it wasn't obviously, but even though the Rumble felt like it was just a few days ago, it also like ironically feels like it's been more than like 3 months ago for some reason. If that makes sense, it feels like the pay per view has been a little minute. So I'm excited for this one coming up. Definitely excited for this chamber match coming up. Oh my gosh, bro! I got to tell you guys why I'm laughing. So I've got one of my friends, right? He created a WWE chat, right? We have a WWE chat in on Facebook. Which, by the way, I'm thinking of doing a separate WWE chat, maybe a separate WWE Facebook chat, so that all of us can basically talk about Raw, SmackDown, pay per views coming up, etc. Right? And if I create that, guys, let me know if you want to be a part of it. I'm thinking of creating a separate channel for us, and the channel is going to be for us to be able to kind of talk about stuff as events come up. But anyways, the current one that I have, right, one of my friends created this WWE, we call it WWE Fun. It's a chat that we talk about wrestling basically, and we always talk about who we think is the cutest women, right? Because I think Liv Morgan is cute. I think Rhea Ripley is smoking hot. I think Charlotte Flair is a no for me. I think Charlotte Flair looks like an absolute man. Um, no offense. I know some people think she's cute. I just don't. She has her moments, but not really my cup of tea. And then what's some other girls that I really like? I think Raquel's cute. Um, so I bring all these different names up because we kind of comment on the matches, but we also comment on who do we think is from the women, right? Who do we think is cute? And he says to me, would I ever smash Piper Niven? I'm like, bro, are you kidding me? Piper Niven also used to be known back in the day as Dewdrop. No ways. That's a no for me, bro. I would take Charlotte over Piper Niven any day of the week. Oh, Becky Lynch to me is also really cute. She looked hot tonight. She was looking like a hot tamale tonight. Bianca Belair, woo, off the charts. Bianca Belair to me has got to be probably on like the sexiness, the beauty, the wardrobe, and all that. I think she's got to be top three, top five, one of the hottest women, not only in present day, but just top three, top five, one of the hottest women in WWE history. So you can make that with what you want, but yeah, I think she's got to be one of the top of all time hottest women. Now we got commercial breaks over, so we'll get back to the original scheduled programming. No more talking about hotness. Raquel Rodriguez is on her way to the ring now as the second person of this triple of these I say triple tag team. Well, not triple tag team, trio tag team. Natalia is on her way to the ring now. Now they're not even waiting. They're like announcing one chick after the other very quickly. Now we got Carmella coming out, and Carmella out here with the moonwalk, bro. I'm so sick of this girl with the moonwalk, bro. Now Carmella's another one. She's pretty cute too. But I hear Carmella is with Corey Graves apparently. Now we got Nikki Cross coming out. I'm not gonna lie to you, Nikki Cross looking psycho. She's over here running into the ring, passing Carmella. Bro, Nikki Cross has. He said Corey Graves said that Nikki Cross reincarnation of the movie. I've never heard this movie. I think he says it's called Skinamarink, or I don't know what the name of the movie is, but it sounds hilarious. I'm pretty sure it's an insult, not a compliment. Oh, now we got Asuka coming into the ring with a different theme song tonight. I don't think I recall her having this song at the Rumble, and I don't think she had this song the last couple weeks on Raw. So is this like a new theme song, or maybe I just wasn't listening attentively? You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, we've got the trio tag team match, the 6-women tag team match. Let me see who's going to start it up first. Raquel seems to be ready to go. So it's going to be Raquel first, going up against the psychopath, Nikki Cross. She's looking super crazy in this match. She's like shaking and her fingers are moving really fast. And Raquel throws Nikki Cross to the mat. And now Nikki Cross looking like she's not even affected, still with the psychopath face. Nikki Cross looks like she could be the uglier version of Alexa Bliss. And then the stupid look on her face, bro. She's like, Carmella tags herself in, and then Nikki Cross got the stupid look on her face. Now Carmella is in the ring telling Raquel that she wants to go one-on-one with Natty, aka Natalya. Well, here we go. Oh, Natty picks her up. Oh, but then she gets rolled over by Carmella. Oh, and now Natty putting her in the sharpshooter. Natalya with the sharpshooter, center of the ring. Is Carmella going to tap out? This would be crazy if this match ends this fast. And none of the women are helping her. No Nikki Cross. Oh, spoke too soon. Nikki came in and broke it up. And now we got Nikki and Asuka. I'm wondering why Asuka is on the other tag team, because Asuka's considered like a heel. She's not. I mean, she's considered a face. She's not a heel. So I'm wondering why she's on the tag team of Carmella and Nikki Cross when she's not. She didn't return as a heel, and she's never really been a heel before. So that's weird that she's on that tag team. And what's surprising is that Natalya is on the tag team of Raquel and Liv, and yet Natalya has always been a heel for the most part of her career. She's never really been a face. Now it seems like they're transitioning Natty over to a face, and maybe they're turning Asuka into a heel. I don't know. It's weird because Asuka is not really that good of a heel. In my opinion, she doesn't look like the type of person that would be a heel. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, back to the match. Carmella shoves her foot into the face of Natty, and now cheering herself on, she does the stupid moonwalk in the center of the ring. That's why Carmella's so stupid, the moves that she does in the ring. Oh, now she goes for that nice little X-Pac drop where she lands the crotch area into the face of the opponent. And now she gets Natalya out of the corner, trying to choke her out on the ropes. Now she tags in Nikki Cross, and Nikki goes attacking the abdomen area of Natalya. Natalya gets thrown outside of the ring. Woo! Looks like Nikki Cross is going after her. Ooh, man, she throws Natty in a precarious position. She throws her so weird. Natty looks like she landed headfirst into the outside pavement, and her lower back smacks the barricade. Sheesh. Nikki Cross trying to put the beats on Natty right now. Now she's got Natty back in the center of the ring, giving her a nice little submission hold, but then she throws her into a pin. Natty kicks out after 2, and Raquel and Liv trying to get in the ring, but Natty gets taken, I should say, by Nikki Cross to the corner, and now Asuka's in the ring with a couple of knee shots towards the chest area of Natty. Natty has become now the sacrificial sheep, and Asuka with a bunch of kicks across the face of Natty right now, giving her with a nice little 20-hit combo, a 20-piece across the face. Oh, Natty in a submission, but then Natty gets out of it. Natty reaching, trying to get a tag. Oh, and Asuka's still holding on to her. Now Asuka grabs both of her arms, bringing her back to the center of the ring. Carmella tags herself in, and she kicks Natalya in the abdomen area, and Natty trying to reach, still can't get the tag. Ooh, a couple of punches to the abdomen by Natty, a couple of punches to the face by Natty across Carmella. Oh, man, but then Carmella drags Natty to the pavement here, the center of the ring by her hair, pulls her hair down, goes for a pin, and then it's a kick out after 2. Now Carmella over here wrapping her legs around Natty while Natty is grabbing the back of her head. I think Natty got hurt on that exchange on the outside of the ring. Oof. Now we got Natty in a submission lock. She's in the center of the ring, and Carmella's got the legs locked into her. Carmella's showing a little bit of submission expertise in this match. You don't usually see her pull off any submission moves. Oh man. Showing the replay of when Carmella gave a nice little kick across the face of Natty, taking her out. Oh, but then Natty lifts Carmella up, and then nice little suplex. And Natty was about to go tag Nikki Cross. She don't even know where she's at right now. Yo, she might be really hurt for real. She was reaching towards Nikki Cross, and they're not even on the same team. Oh, Liv gets tagged in and takes down Nikki Cross with a clothesline, another clothesline, and she kicks Nikki Cross a couple times in the boobs area. Then Liv Morgan leaps up into the center of the ring with a smile on her face, looking super cute. Now she runs towards the corner where Liv Morgan was at. Here's a nice flying elbow. Oh, man. And then now Liv Morgan with a running knee to the face of Nikki Cross. I'm not going to lie. Liv Morgan has taken her wrestling moves up a notch. Not just looking like a little cute blonde out there, you know? Oh, Asuka gets tagged in. Liv goes for the clothesline but misses. Asuka, a couple of kicks to the thighs, a couple of reverse slaps across the face of Liv. Liv catching the beats. Ooh, and then she catches a knee to the face courtesy of Asuka. Goes for the pin, and then it's broken up by Natalya. Now Natalya takes Asuka, tries to throw it to the corner, but then Natty gets reversed and thrown to the corner. Raquel goes to try to give a boot to Asuka. Asuka gets out the way. Carmella leaps off the third rope, and Raquel catches Carmella. Oh, man, a whole lot of action going on here simultaneously. Oh, it looks like Nikki's in the ring. Submission on Raquel while she was holding Carmella up. And then Asuka with a kick across the face of Raquel that finally sends Raquel to the ground. Woof. These girls are out here giving their all in this trio 6 women tag team match here tonight. Oh, man. Asuka accidentally kicked her own partner. Oh, crap. She just kicked Carmella in the face, and they gave her a German suplex. What is going on? Damn, she betrayed her again and smacked Carmella in the face. Asuka is preparing for the chamber. She's knocking out all the women in sight. Now she's got Liv in a submission hold. Yo, Liv is screaming like crazy. I think Liv is in pain for real, bro. Oh, crap. And Asuka makes Liv Morgan tap out after she beat up her own tag team partners. Damn, Liv Morgan looks like she was in real pain, though, bro. Like, you know how when they scream sometimes faking it? Nah, she was screaming like, bro, she was screaming like her arm was broken. Oh, and then she starts grabbing the arm, bro. I hope that Asuka did not just injure Liv Morgan and ends up taking her out of competition. Imagine if they end up taking Liv Morgan out of the match to be replaced by Bayley or Becky Lynch. Damn, this would suck. As much as I love Becky Lynch, I don't want Liv Morgan to be out of the match because it was supposed to be these 6 women and then in addition to whoever wins the match tonight. But I got a feeling they're going to play and finesse it, bro. They're going to end up taking Liv Morgan out of the match, and then they're going to end up putting one of the other girls in. Got Otis in the back eating a hot dog. It doesn't even look like it's a hot dog in there. It looks like buns, a hot dog buns with mustard. Now Chad Gable grabs the hot dog out of Otis's hand and throws it. Oh, crap. And the hot dog gets thrown into the face of, I don't know who this guy is. These are the same jabronis they show every week, but I never know their name. Oh, the Maximum Male Models. That's what they're called. So one of the Maximum Male Models catches, I guess, the hot dog in his face and the mustard smeared all over his shades and his forehead. Courtesy of Chad Gable throwing the hot dog in that direction. Chad Gable says he's got the mindset of a role model, and then he says he still takes care of his body as a Greek god. He says I can be a model. And then all of a sudden, one of the male models say, yo, you can be a hand model, not a real model. And they start laughing. And then the girl that's accompanies them, she goes to give a card to Otis. She says, "Well, actually, the model that I'm looking for is Otis, aka Otis." So she wants Otis to be a model. she she tried to ask him to be a model last week. Man, that's funny. They want Otis to become a part of that faction of the male models. They dissed Chad Gable and told Chad, you can't be no male model. Even though Chad Gable was in phenomenal shape, but they told him you can't be no male model. They said you could be a hand model showing your hands off, but they were like, you can't be a male model. And then they want Otis. So maybe Otis and Chad Gable are gonna be maybe the academy is gonna go apart. Maybe that faction is gonna go their separate ways, and maybe Chad Gable is gonna start going into singles competition, maybe for like US titles, maybe things like that. Building him up, and maybe Otis is about to do his own thing. Well, right now we're on commercial break, but let me see something here real quick. So yeah, so what I was saying, I think earlier too, was that last week on Raw, or last week when I was about to get Raw, pause, not when I was about to get Raw. Last week for Monday Night Raw, I'm tripping. I'm getting distracted right now. Last week for Monday Night Raw, I was ordering food because I didn't have time to prep. Man, I've been running out of time lately. I don't be having enough time to prep, to be honest. But I'm thinking of ordering something again because, to be quite honest, I don't think I'm going to be prepping anything here. I think I want to find something to get delivered. Just thinking, what do I want delivered? What time is it? It's 9:44, so it's still relatively early. Let's see what we can order. Still on commercial break right now, so that's why I'm taking an opportunity to just double check if there's anything here that I want to get delivered. Kind of, I don't know. Maybe I'm in the mood for like a burger and maybe a gyro or something. Let's see. I'm not gonna lie. This has been like the longest Raw. Like usually, Raw feels like when I'm watching it and I'm hosting a live stream. Usually, Raw feels like even though it's a 3 hour program, of course, and we watch it from beginning to end, but it always feels like it's 30 minutes to an hour. Tonight, though, Raw, bro, we've only done an hour and 45. There's still an hour and 15 left, but this hour and 45 to me has felt like a three. Like that's been like 3 hours. That hour and 45 has felt like double the time. So it's crazy. Honestly, I don't know what I want to get. I feel like I don't know. I'm craving some Burger King, but I'm trying to stay away from food that's how do I say overly indulgent. But then I'm also trying not to get something that I always eat. Like I've been eating a lot of Spanish food lately, so I want to switch it up. I don't know. Then I'm thinking of ordering something from like a place that has burgers and chicken wings. I don't know. Well, let me check to see. Are we back from commercial break? Yeah, I don't see us back from commercial break just yet. While we're waiting for the commercial break to be over, let me try to order some food right quick. They got a Miz commercial with 5G cricket talking about 5G's powerful. Miz screaming like a psycho in the commercial. They got a promo of NXT talking about on the romantic day of the year, aka Valentine's Day, which is tomorrow. They're like, ain't no love here. And they're talking about JC Jane again with the attack that she did on Gigi. They're saying Braun Breaker returns. When did he leave? When was he gone? Looks like we got Bronson Reed coming to the ring, going one on one. I believe, one-on-one competition tonight. Yep. Bronson Reed on his way to the ring. Bronson Reed. I forgot who this guy's going up against tonight, to be honest. They literally just announced it too, but let me see who's this. Oh, it's Mustafa Ali. Where the heck has this guy been? I don't even remember the last time Mustafa Ali was. Yo, his theme song's fire though. The theme song is fire, but Mustafa Ali, bro, where has he been? This guy's been a straight jobber lately. This guy's been like the modern day Dolph Ziggler. Music's pretty good. Oh, you know what I'm gonna get? Yeah, I think I am gonna get Burger King. So yeah, Mustafa Ali is on his way to the ring, 1-on-1 against Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed looking like a behemoth out there. Yeah, Ali I think is just out here for he's out here to get his butt whooped basically. He goes and chops Bronson Reed across the chest, and he gets hurt. He hurts his own hand. Then Bronson shoves Ali with two hands, and Ali goes flying across the ring. They're saying that Bronson Reed is kind of like the modern day Bam Bam Bigelow, but he's definitely shorter. So his body looks even wider than Bam Bam Bigelow. But man, that boy ran into Ali, bro. He ran into him like a 747 airplane, bro. Took him way down. Ali over here, a couple of attacks towards the knee area of Bronson Reed. Man, Ali gets thrown over the third rope and lands on his legs, grabbing onto his right knee already to start this match. Ooh, and then Bronson Reed leaps off of the apron and lands body to body on Ali on the outside floor. Man, smothered him, bro. Like a wrecking ball coming down here. So now both guys trying to get in the ring. Ali ends up kicking Bronson in the face, kicks him in the face again, and Bronson Reed momentarily falls off the apron and is on the outside of pavement. Now Ali over here trying to take a high risk. Let's see. Flies off the apron but gets caught mid-air by Bronson Reed. Oh crap. Oh shoot. Yo, he flung Bronson Reed over the barricade into the empty chair where usually the female ring announcer is located. Yo, he threw that man like he was talking about his mama. Holy. Yo, that guy is done. Yo, Ali has got to be done, bro. Ali has got to be done. This guy, yeah, they say he's getting devoured. That's perfect. That's a perfect way to describe this. This guy's getting devoured by Bronson Reed. Now both guys are back in the center of the ring. Well, he goes for a power bomb. Ali gets out of it. Ali leaps to the second rope in the corner, and then a nice little twirling DDT on Bronson goes for the pin. Bronson kicks out quick though. Bronson was like, "Nah, Chief, not today, not today." Oh man, and Ali try to be cute with the little rolling thunder and catches a clothesline from Bronson Reed. Oh my gosh, this dude is going to the third. Yo, he does a sumo splash off the third rope, landing on Ali. Yo, they better get medical attention. Holy to Ali. That man got decimated, bro. Bro, that man is like at least 280, if not 320 pounds. From the third rope, leaping off and lands on Ali, who looks like he only weighs about a buck 70, a buck 60. Sheesh. They better take a look at that, man. Medical attention better be provided because Ali was absolutely squashed like a bug and decimated. Sheesh. Oh my goodness. Now they're showing the replay earlier of Judgment Day attacking the Street Profits. And of course, Edge came out. Beth Phoenix came out. Beth Phoenix tried to put her hands again on Dominic, which she temporarily did. And then Rhea Ripley pulled up and did the mugging on Beth Phoenix, attacked her from behind. I'm not gonna lie, this whole how they have the WWE women like beating up on some of the WWE men, they should definitely stop doing that because they're setting like what do you call it? They're setting like a bad dynamic where they're making it seem like women and men should be getting into physical altercations. And what's gonna happen is that one day they're gonna have a retaliation, and then they're gonna make it seem like, oh man, the guy shouldn't be beating up on the woman, but be like, yo, she the one hitting him, and now he's retaliating. Of course, it's all scripted, but still. Edge and Beth Phoenix backstage now talking. They'll be Beth Phoenix says at Chamber, Judgment Day is gonna realize why Edge and herself are called the Grit Couple. First of all, nobody calls them that, so this must be a new catchphrase that they're trying to push to give themselves, I guess, a new name as a tag team. Well, my food has been ordered, so I can put that other phone to the side for now. The Miz coming out to the ring now with special guest Seth Rollins. So it sounds like there's gonna be a little Miz TV segment. I'll tell you the truth, man. The Miz is so like lame. I never really liked the Miz in the past, and I'll be honest. Um, he's not that good in the present day either, and he doesn't have too many matches. And he's always kind of like, how do I say? He's always I don't know. He's always doing this Miz TV segments. Doesn't really wrestle much. And when he does, he tends to lose a lot. So, but anyways, let me see what we got coming up next. Looks like it's a commercial break. So it looks like they're about to set up the Miz TV scenario, but right now it's a commercial break. So we gotta give it a few minutes here. Yeah, man. So a lot of stuff has gone on this Raw, but yeah, like I was saying before, this feels like one of the longest Raws in a long time. Usually 3 hours, like I said, doesn't feel like 3 hours, but tonight I think I'm feeling like each hour feels like an hour or more. Well, we got nine. Well, I'm on Eastern, by the way. I'm on 9:56. We got about an hour and 4 minutes left. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Man, this commercial they're showing right now for the Pizza Hut, they stay showing that commercial. I did have pizza though, not maybe like sometime at I think it was the middle of last week or the end of last week, can't remember, but it was pretty good pizza. But it wasn't Pizza Hut though; it was a completely different company. It's kind of like one of these mom and pop locations, but it was good and it was much needed because I think I hadn't had pizza prior to that for like almost what 4 or 5 months, maybe even more than that. Yeah, today I decided to go with BK Burger King. Gonna break the I've been trying to diet more, trying to get back into shape more. But I think today we're gonna break that diet. To be honest, I'm ready for a cheeseburger. I'm ready for some fries. I'm ready for a chicken sandwich, chicken nuggets. You feel me? We're gonna get all the good today, all the good stuff, and also drinking soda, which I haven't been drinking soda or juice lately. So today I was like, you know what? We getting it done. Getting it done. Still commercial break. So let me see if anybody else sent anything regarding WWE related content. Anything new on the comments? Give me some. We got Kyle with his usual. Says he can't wait for someone to destroy Roman Reigns. Says he can't wait for somebody to destroy Roman Reigns. I'll tell you what, man. I was a little nervous for him initially, but now that the Usos have reunited, like they say, reunited and it feels so good. I don't know if he'll lose at this pay per view. Woo! I don't really think he's going to lose at this pay per view. What would really, really shock me is if at WrestleMania, Roman Reigns doesn't lose it there either, and he continues this massive reign. Wouldn't that be crazy? Now they got a Stone Cold Steve Austin commercial where it's like a promo for WrestleMania going to Hollywood. They did this, I think, last week also with Triple H. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. It was a gladiator type of segment with Stone Cold Steve Austin. And then Corey Graves says we should have Stone Cold for all future promos, especially for like gladiator segments like that. What the heck? The Miz. Oh, here we go. Here we go. The Miz complaining about why he's not in the chamber match. Does this mean they're going to do a 7-man elimination chamber match as well? Because they're already hinting of a 7-woman elimination chamber match. So let's see. Let's see. This guy's bringing up Logan Paul again. I hope Logan Paul is not at WrestleMania, but man, they're probably going to find a way to put Logan Paul at WrestleMania. I really hope Logan Paul is not at WrestleMania, and especially more so in a championship match. But even more so here coming up on the Chamber in a few days. I really, really hope he's not in that either. Really, really hope he's not in that. On the way to the ring is Mister. Oh, 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 oh. I got Seth Rollins coming to the ring to be interviewed by The Miz. The Miz already talking smack about not being in the chamber match, so you already know he's probably going to talk smack to Seth Rollins as far as why are you in the chamber match and I'm not in the chamber match. You feel me? Again, the guys that are in are Austin Theory, Seth Rollins, Johnny Gargano, Bronson Reed, Damian Priest, and Montez Ford. Those are the 6 guys, the 6 definites. But it almost seems like they're starting to want to expand the chamber match, I guess, because earlier tonight they talked about Bailey and Becky Lynch being one of the people that could possibly, be the 7th entrant. And now we've got The Miz hinting over for the men's side that he should be in the match. So maybe they're going to do 7 for each match, 7 for the women and 7 for the men. I just really hope Liv Morgan doesn't get replaced. The music has already ended and they're still going, whoa. And you got Seth Rollins sitting in a chair just peacefully enjoying all the chants. And now the Miz goes to the crowd. Are you guys done? And the crowd keeps going, whoa. The Miz says, I only have 10 minutes, so yo, he just asked Seth Rollins. He's like, I think I speak for everyone when I say, what are those? And the Miz says, he tells the Miz it's style. You wouldn't know anything about it, but bro, these shoes that Seth Rollins has on, they look like something like they would be like in a Mario video game. I honestly don't know what these shoes are, bro. He says nobody wants to talk about that dumpster fire of a human being, Logan Paul. He said they came tonight to sing, baby. Oh, oh. They're singing again. These fans, bro. I tell you, I miss Brooklyn. I used to live out there years ago. Best fans in the world, man. Now the Miz says, if I wanted to hear somebody sing, he says, I would. He says, if I want to hear somebody sing, I would rather listen to Taylor Swift. This guy. He goes, and then the fans started booing him, and he goes, "You're just mad because I got tickets and you didn't." Those tickets were selling for like, bro, like 5, 10 stacks, bro. It's crazy. Taylor Swift tickets. Wow, the Miz over here talking about your mama would be disappointed in you because you got eliminated at the Royal Rumble. Ooh, he said, "Shut up, Mike." He says, "Why you talk about him at the Pat McAfee show, but you won't talk about him here?" Now the fans are chanting, "Shut up, Mike! Shut up, Mike!" Talking about the Miz. He's talking about how he is more focused on WrestleMania, and you should be too, basically. And he says the fans are also focused at WrestleMania, so he doesn't want to focus on things or on people basically that don't matter. And the fans back chanting again. Oh, he says Logan Paul doesn't give a damn about this dream, and he doesn't give a damn about this industry, and he's selfish. He said all he cares about is lining up his pockets and getting famous, and he doesn't care at whose expense. I agree. He says his name shouldn't be mentioned in this ring because he doesn't deserve it, which is facts. Logan Paul just goes from things like YouTube to wrestling to Pokemon cards, just to crypto, just scamming people. Now the Miz says, if you ask me, it sounds to me like you're a little bit jealous of Logan Paul. He said, "Come on, Mike. We know how stupid you are. You're not that stupid now." He says, "I am not stupid." And other fans are like, "Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are." Now he says to the crowd, Seth Rollins says, "Can you help me out here, Brooklyn? Is the Miz stupid?" And everybody's like, "Yes, yes, yes, yes." Now the Miz is getting pissed, and he says, "I am not stupid." He says, "We are the only two." He says, "Me and you are the only two-time Grand Slam champions in this company." He goes, "I'm not stupid." He goes, "But I at least headline WrestleMania." So throwing his face like you didn't. Ooh, and he says, "You may never do it because of Logan Paul." He says, "You can come in here with your stupid Super Mario boots." He said, "You're gonna call Luigi and you're gonna call." He says, "You're gonna play Mario Kart." Oh man, he got bashed in the face, a punch right in the face, courtesy of Seth Rollins to the face of the Miz. Then the Miz gets hit with a chair shot. Oh, now he's looking for the stomp. Oh my goodness, he gets pulled out of the ring. I thought it was by Logan Paul. It's by Austin Theory. Oh, but then Austin Theory gets clapped by Seth Rollins. Nah, he's laid out. Oh, but now the Miz with a missile drop kick towards the face of Seth, and now Seth is getting beat up. Now the Miz, he tried to plant his finisher, and Seth Rollins got out of it, and then does a super kick to the face of the Miz with the Super Mario boots. Yo, and them boots are huge, bro. Them boots look crazy. And now he's got the crowd again. Oh, now he's gonna stomp him with the Super Mario boots. Oh, when he caught him, the Miz got stomped. Oh, but wait, Austin Theory. Austin Theory's in the ring. And he gives him the A-Town down finisher, lands Seth Rollins' face onto his knee. Then he rips his shirt off and comes out with the U.S. title. And now Austin telling him, "Yo, you are the past. You are the past." And now he stands over him with the title raised in the air, standing above Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins laid out. The Miz laid out. Sheesh. Well, I'll tell you what, WWE's trying to give this United States Championship a big time push. You know what I'm saying? You got Rick Boogs backstage now working out, and now Elias out here having a conversation with him. Elias says to himself, he says, "Yo, I got amazing physique." And he says, "You got a decent structure." Pause, no pun intended. He said, "If you lose your match to the Miz tonight," he said, "don't let it stress you out." He says, "But if you win and you impress me," he says, "maybe you and I can do a collaboration." He called himself Thick Rick. Pause, man. He said, "Thick Rick is going to shred the Miz tonight." Pause, man, on so many cylinders. That whole conversation is wrong. And now the Miz is still laid out in the center of the ring, and the Miz is supposed to be fighting Rick Boogs next, which I didn't even know that was a match scheduled for tonight. The Miz is laid out, bro. He about to lose this match real easy to Rick Boogs. How you gonna beat this guy up? Leave him laid out in the center of the ring, well, on the side of the ring, and he has a match against Rick Boogs? They really trying to give this Rick Boogs character a push, bro. They really trying to give that man a push. As a matter of fact, I think he beat up the Miz. I believe it was last week. If not, it was the Raw right before. But I believe it was last week. Rick Boogs beat up the Miz while the Miz had his suit on. And what's going on here? Now the Miz now. Oh, I thought the Miz got up and was fighting already, but no, they're showing the replay of what just happened, what just transpired between the Miz, Seth, and Austin Theory. Austin Theory, not gonna lie, tonight, bro, looks like he's been hitting the gym 5 times a week. No pun intended, but that boy is looking like he's summer ready, you know what I'm saying? No pun intended. They got the Miz still rolling his body around the ring. And what they're doing now is the people are helping the Miz roll to the other side of the ring so that they can take out the black carpet so that they can have the singles match between Rick Boogs and the Miz. They're rolling the black carpet out. Yo, that carpet is massive, bro. They need like 5 or 6 people to carry it out. The Miz right now is still trying to get up. They still haven't announced Rick Boogs' music yet, but the Miz is out here trying to get up. It's showing the replay of the Miz catching a stomp move, courtesy of Seth, and then it's showing the replay again of Seth catching the A-Town down move by Austin Theory. Yo, the Miz look like he about to lose this match in like 30 seconds. The match hasn't even started, and he's still on the ground. He was trying to get up before, now he's back on the ground. Over here leaning on the first rope turnbuckle. That's funny, bro. They're simultaneously showing like Raw, kind of like on a I hate when they do these kind of commercials. They do like the side by side, like feature and feature type of thing, where it shows a commercial on one side of the screen and it shows WWE Raw on the other side of the screen. And this is all to like prevent having to leave leave the Raw content in order to show the commercials simultaneously. But then you have the volume of the commercials risen, and you have the content volume of Raw muted until they finish the commercials. Well, right now we can see that Rick Boogs is coming out to the ring. So I can't even tell if the fans in Brooklyn are cheering him on or not because they still got the commercials. They got the commercials side by side. Well, the fans do not sound like they're cheering him on because now the commercial side by side is over and Rick Boogs is getting no pop. Rick Boogs looks like Scott Steiner on steroids. And even Scott Steiner back in the day used to look like he was Scott and Rick Steiner both look like they were on steroids. He looks like them. He looks like them being on steroids on more steroids. Like he's like the 2.0 version of it. He's like on steroids to the second power. And the Miz out here saying, "Hold on, you meathead." Pause. He's asking Rick Boogs basically, does he have any brain cells in his head? Oh, the Miz has a cut on the side of his head. He has a cut that's has some blood. The blood's not gushing out, but you can tell there's a serious cut on the side of his head. They rang the bell, and the Miz is like, "This match is not gonna happen right now." Rick Boogs doesn't care. He did an overhead suplex, throwing the Miz across the ring. Rick Boogs having no mercy on this guy. Now he's kind of doing bicep curls with the Miz. He's got him like this, his entire body. He's like 5. Now the crowd is cheering him. 7, 8, 9, 10. Rick Boogs actually getting a little pop finally. So they went and did 10. He did 10 bicep curls using the Miz's body. Pause. Now he's trying to gorilla press the Miz. Oh man. He gorilla pressed him into a suplex and plants him in the center of the ring. And the Miz loses again in like under 30. And now Rick Boogs enjoying his music, acting like he's got a guitar. That boy funny. He's like, ooh. That boy Rick Boogs, bro. I'm not gonna lie. They should give Rick Boogs a little bit more of a pop, bro. Because you know what it is that he was in WWE like last year. He got injured and he's been gone for months, so everyone forgot about him. He deserves a little pop, man. He's pretty funny. Oh my god, with the Chelsea Green again, bro. She's so hot, but she is such an airhead, man. Chelsea Green is so cute, but man, she's an airhead. And again, complaining to Adam Pearce. She says she needs to be treated like the star that she is, and she's been getting whooped and losing matches. She hasn't done anything yet to even deserve any type of credibility. Yo, this girl's so weird. She was pointing her finger at Adam Pearce because she said she wanted to be in the triple threat match so she can get the opportunity to be qualifying for the chamber, right? The one that Becky, Bianca Belair, and Bailey are gonna have tonight. She wants to be a part of it. And then he went like this. He was like gonna push her finger out the way. So she goes, and she pushed the finger back. She's like, "Don't touch me." She's like, "Don't touch me." She goes, "If you touch me, I'll scream." I was like, "What?" I'm like, bro. And you know what's crazy is that segue is it's funny, but it's not funny. It's funny because she was acting like a blonde bimbo as usual, and she was looking at Adam Pearce like if he had some type of illness or disease, right? But it's not funny because in real life, some women act like that, and it's not cute, man. They try to get you in trouble for things that you didn't even do, or they exaggerate what was done. I'm not gonna go on a tangent of what I mean by that, but you guys can catch the drift. But anyways, it looks like they're showing now a couple of highlights leading up for Friday Night SmackDown. This Friday Night SmackDown looks like it's going to be in Montreal, Quebec, and I believe the pay per view is also in Montreal, Quebec. So Montreal having not only the pay per view but also SmackDown. So 2 nights in a row of action. Montreal getting the bees knees. Oh, guys, give me 1 second here. Let me check on my food because to be honest, I think I forgot. Oh, I'll be right back. Let me check if my food is here because I don't know if the driver showed up. Hold on 1 second. All right, guys, I'm back here in action. Commercial is almost done. I went to check out my food, and I am not finding. I'm kind of pissed right now because I'm not finding the food that was delivered, and I'm almost certain that because since I don't get along with one of my roommates, I'm almost certain that one of my roommates took the food. So I'm a little bit aggravated right now. I'm gonna finish this 30 minutes of raw, but yeah, I'm not in a very good mood right now because this idiot has a tendency of touching things that aren't his. And also, I know that it was probably my roommate because the lights are on in the kitchen area, and typically when he's here, that's how I know. So, but anyways, I don't want to talk too much about what's going on the personal. And let me get back here to WWE Raw. Looks like we got a little bit of conversation with Dominic and Finn Balor and the entire Judgment Day, just basically talking smack about Beth Phoenix and Edge as well. And now Damian Priest talking. It says now he's talking about how he's going to become the United States champ at the Chamber, and now he also says how Rhea Ripley is going to win against Charlotte at Mania. And now Rhea Ripley is feeling offended about the fact that Charlotte Flair stated, on one of the recent Raws, where she said that she is above the level of Rhea Ripley. And she says when she takes the title from her, she's going to prove that Charlotte is the only level that she's on is the level below her. Aaron Saxton looking absolutely stressed to have done that interview with the Judgment Day backstage. But nonetheless, the Judgment Day looking like they're going to be heading into massive momentum leading into Chamber, and then of course leading into WrestleMania. That should be a pretty good match. Finn Balor, Rhea Ripley versus Edge and Beth Phoenix. That should be a good match. And now they're talking about the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Man, oh man, Elimination Chamber. Elimination Chamber is looking to be a good lineup. Now they're talking about Brock Lesnar, Bobby Lashley, Chamber. Got some pretty good matches lined up. And it's not just the Chamber matches. The other matches are really good too. Yeah, I look forward definitely to this pay-per-view. Again, the United States title on the line. Austin Theory, Seth Rollins, Johnny Gargano, Damian Priest. It's going to be a good lineup. The women's championship, the women's chamber match. Remember, it's going to be the winner faces Bianca Belair for the Raw Women's Championship at WrestleMania. So that one in itself is another technically it's another qualifier because that's a qualifier to become the number one contendership. Now they're showing a couple of promo here from like previous elimination chambers. They're showing one where Randy Orton was in, John Cena was in. We got Bianca Belair coming out. So I guess the main event is coming up next. If Becky wins, she's in. If Bailey wins, she's in. And if Bianca Belair wins, as I stated before, then neither one of these chicks will make it into the elimination chamber. Looks like it's on a commercial break right now. So just waiting for that triple threat match to begin. Oh man, just waiting for this. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Today has not been a good day, bro. Today has been a very bad day. Work was terrible, and then now I think the best part of my day is having Raw with you guys. To be honest, giving you guys the Raw updates. But today has been such an atrocious day. Like it's been one of those days where I've been so frustrated and so upset. It's to the point where like I'm gonna be honest. It's been to the point where I want to quit my job. That's how bad this is. And then not only that, but it's to the point where, man, I'm just so frustrated. I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'm still waiting for the commercial break to finish, but man, my brain right now, my mind is in another world right now because the way that people are, it's crazy. It ceases to amaze me how people can be. We're gonna try to finish this raw strong. Gonna try to finish this raw with no distractions. I want to continue giving you guys all these updates. So we still got about 30 minutes, which is the main event. I don't think there's anything else beyond the main event. So it should be a good triple threat match. I'm gonna stay focused and we're gonna do our thing. Gonna close out tonight strong, even though my mindset's a little bit distracted right now with a couple different things. Has me a little bit annoyed today. It's showing again the promos for stuff like the WWE rivals, the WCW throwbacks. So that means it should be starting soon. The match, because right now it looks like the promos are showing again. Yeah, so it looks like they're back from commercial break. Now they're showing the recap again of earlier tonight with Cody Rhodes and Sami Zayn having their conversation about finishing their dream of becoming champion. Sami Zayn, of course, his dream possibly happening at the Chamber, and Cody Rhodes, his possibly happening at WrestleMania. Now they're showing a little promo that says WrestleMania, undisputed WWE Universal Champion, and it says Roman Reigns or Sami Zayn versus Cody Rhodes. They're trying to hype this. They're trying to hype this up so much, so much. Oh, here we go. Main event's on the way, and Bianca Belair on the way to the ring right now. Bianca Belair getting a pretty nice ovation from the fans here on Raw at Brooklyn. Yes, FMP says hello, and then we got Kyle Andrade. Let me see what he says. Yeah, bro. He says now your food been taken away. Yep. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. And I've been waiting all day for that. Can't trust nobody. Now we got Bailey coming out. So Bianca's already made her way to the ring. Bailey's on her way to the ring now as the second contender of this triple threat match. I'm surprised Bailey isn't coming out with her girls, Dakota Kai and Io Sky. As a matter of fact, earlier when Bailey came out, no, none of her members from Damage Control came out. Yo, Bailey took one of the little girl's signs and she ripped the sign in half, bro. And then on the other side of the ring, before she ripped the sign, there was this guy talking smack to her, and he's like this, trying to get in her face, and she's talking smack to him. Then she goes to the little girl, rips her sign off. Then she goes to another kid and talks trash. Yo, Bailey, I'm not gonna lie, even though she may not be the best in-ring competitor, her as a heel though, the way that she gets the crowd kind of like amped up, you know what I'm saying, to piss them off, bro. She's fire, bro. And she does that almost every week too. She be just ripping up people's signs, bro, and she don't even care. Like she do not care. She really gives no F's when it comes to ripping the children's signs, bro. She will rip their signs in half and not care. All right, Becky Lynch is on her way. Well, actually, I should say has made her way into the ring, and she actually changed her wardrobe. Wardrobe looks a little bit even more cheekier and cuter than the one she had earlier today. We got all three women in the center of the ring. I'm wondering if they're gonna give Becky Lynch this victory, because Becky Lynch definitely would be a nice little addition to the other six women that are already in the chamber match. Well, looks like the match started, even though they have the side by side commercial. Becky Lynch right now being taken down by Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair now running to the ropes, flips over Becky Lynch, who ducked under her. And now Bianca Belair taunting Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch runs to the ropes. Bianca Belair tried to jump over Becky Lynch, but I think they botched the move real badly, because Becky ends up not falling, and then Bianca ends up landing on her own face. Yeah, that was a definite botch. Now Bianca Belair is on the rope, slapping her booty cheeks, telling Becky Lynch to come over. and Bianca ends up flipping over her and lands on her feet. Then she kicks Becky in the face. Ooh, and now we've got Bayley try to run towards Bianca, and Bianca leaps over her. This time she didn't botch. Then she kicks Bayley across the chest, and Bayley goes flying towards the outside of the ring. Now we got Becky and Bianca again trying to go one-on-one. Bianca goes running towards Becky, and Becky sweeps her down to the ground. Now both girls trying to get a couple of exchanges in between each other. And now we got Becky Lynch was over here. I don't know what she was doing. I don't know if she. I thought she was gonna shove her booty cheeks into the face of Bianca because she kept standing there like she was. A couple of botched moves here by both girls. A couple of reversals now between Bianca and Becky. And now Bianca gets rolled up into a pin. She kicks out, and then Becky with a massive boot across the face of Bianca Belair. And now Becky Lynch running to the ropes, and then she goes towards the direction of the other ropes and does a nice little kick towards the leg or abdomen area of Bayley that sends Bayley off the apron. So now Becky and Bianca are still the only ones in the ring right now. Becky looking to go high risk towards the third rope. Bianca sees her, and then Bianca plants her with a forearm across the face. Now she picks up Becky off the rope, and she's gorilla pressing Becky. Oh, man. And she throws Becky on top of Bayley, and that turns into a cover where Becky tries to get the pin on Bayley, but Bianca pulls her off, goes for a pin on Bayley as well. And now Becky pulls her off, and now she shoves Bianca. A rock bottom misses. Bianca gets out of it. Oh, but now Becky rolls, got Bianca shoulder to shoulder pin. Oh, now Bayley's on top of Bianca. No pun intended. And they kick that out too. Oh, and Bianca catches the elbow by Becky. And now Becky Lynch rolls on top of Bianca off the second rope, but then Bianca reverses that and lifts her up. Then she kicks Bayley in the stomach. Now she goes to swing Becky's legs towards Bayley, and then Becky gets shoved into the corner. Now Bayley going after the legs of Bianca. And now she throws Becky over the third rope. Oof. And Becky ends up landing on her back on the apron and then lands on her back again on the outside. Now Bayley takes out Bianca and goes for the pin. It's going to be a kick out after two. Now Bayley with a couple of punches across the face of Bianca Belair, and Bianca trying to gather herself over in the corner turnbuckle. Oof. Nasty shot across the upper back by Bayley. Sends Bianca to her knees, and then Bianca goes thrown through the second rope, lands through the ring post. Becky tried to get in the ring, and Becky tries to get in the ring, and Bayley ends up attacking her, and then they go to the outside, where now Becky Lynch gets thrown into the barricade, stomach first. Bayley goes for the pin on Bianca. Man, these girls all start with the letter B. They're throwing me off trying to say all their names at the same time. Bayley with a boot across the back, the midsection of the back of Bianca, and Becky still on the outside. But now an elbow shot by Bayley across Bianca's face. Now Bianca being choked on the ropes, the second ropes, courtesy of Bayley. And a kick out after two. Bayley tries to get a pin again on Bianca Belair. Now Bayley looking a little bit serious, might be sensing a little sense of frustration. And now a couple of forearm attacks across the back of Bayley, courtesy of Bianca Belair. Ooh, and a nice little backdrop suplex by Bailey. Goes for the pin, and Bianca kicks out. And now Becky Lynch gets into the ring, and she also tried to break up the count. It's been crazy. Ooh, right now there was a nice little move being performed on the mat, but then Becky jumps off the third ropes and lands on top of both women, breaking up that little hold there of a submission. And then they go for a pin, and it gets broken up immediately. Right now, Bailey and Becky Lynch exchanging forearm shots across the face. Bianca rolled out of the ring somewhere, so she's out of the match temporarily. And now Becky getting the advantage over Bailey with a couple of forearm shots and then a kick to Bailey's stomach. Becky leaps off of the first rope and then kicks Bailey to the mat. And now Bianca trying to get the advantage over Becky. Becky over here grabbing both women by the neck, looking for a double DDT on both women. Ooh, and she does catch it. She does give both women a DDT simultaneously. Goes for the pin on Belair, but Bianca Belair kicks out after two. Nice little move though by Becky Lynch. All right, so right now, let's see. We've got Bailey getting beat up in the corner by Becky Lynch. She's got one of Bailey's legs, performs a nice little overhead one-legged suplex, plants Bailey into the center of the ring, and now Becky seems to be in control. Becky's been in control for most of this match. Now she does a baseball slide that takes Bailey out of the competition, and now she's running off the apron and leaps forward with a punch, catches the punch across the face of Bailey. Ooh, and then Becky throws Bailey into the ring. Bianca does a nice little flip off the ropes that sends Becky off the apron. Then Bianca goes for the pin on Bailey, and then Bailey kicks out. That was a nice flip off the ropes by Bianca Belair to turn that into a pin, but Bailey's kicked out after two. Ooh, and a missile drop kick off the third rope, courtesy of Becky Lynch across the face of Bianca. Bianca gets rolled up for the pin, but she kicks out after two. And now a submission hold being applied by Becky Lynch on the left arm of Bianca Belair, and it's broken up by Bailey. Man, everybody trying to get a slight advantage off each other, but it's like every time someone looks like they're about to win by either submission or pinfall, it either gets broken up by their opponent or the person that's receiving the roll up. Oh, and Dakota Kai and Io Sky show up out of nowhere at ringside from the crowd. They came somewhere from near the commentator's desk. They weren't here all night, and all of a sudden they randomly showed up, and they went ahead and attacked Becky Lynch because in a triple threat match, there's no disqualifications. If you remember, triple threat matches are always no DQ. So now they're attacking Bianca Belair outside of the ring, and now they roll her in for Bailey to get the pin, and Bianca kicks out as well. So far, the damage control girls, Io Sky and Dakota Kai, trying to take advantage of the triple threat rules. First, they beat up Becky, rolled her in, and tried to see if Bailey would get the victory. That didn't work. Then they had double attacked Bianca Belair and rolled her in the ring and tried to get Bailey to get the victory, and that didn't work either. All right, now we got Bianca Belair lifting up Bailey, two arms, and then slams her into the third rope turnbuckle, her face smashing into that turnbuckle, goes for the quick pin, and then Becky Lynch breaks up the count. Can't believe Dakota Kai and Io Sky showed up in this match last minute. Now EST has the man up high, tries to give her the same move that she did to Bailey, but Becky Lynch gets out of it, rolls up Bianca Belair, and then Bianca kicks out after two again. Now we got Becky going high risk, but Bianca sees her going to the top and hits her with the forearm. And now Bianca going up maybe for a possible superplex. Let's see what happens here. And now we got Bailey being assisted by Io Sky and Dakota Kai. Oh, and now Bailey's in the ring. She's about to perform the power bomb on Bianca while Bianca performs the superplex on Becky off the third rope. A double move impact off the ropes. Bailey goes for Bianca. Bianca kicks out. Bailey goes for Becky. Becky kicks out. What a nice little superplex powerbomb combination where Bianca Belair was performing the superplex on Becky while simultaneously you had Bailey performing the powerbomb on Bianca off of the ropes. Crazy. Now we got Bailey pulling Becky. Now we got her pulling Bianca Belair as well. Bianca is laying on top of Becky. This should technically be a referee counting a pinfall here because Bianca Belair is laying on top of Becky in a pinfall type of move. Oh, and Bailey jumps off the third ropes. Bianca gets out the way, so the elbow only hits Becky Lynch. She goes for the pin, but this girl kicks out. Becky kicks out after two. Or actually, I should say Bianca, I think, broke it up because Bailey went for the quick two. Yeah, and Bianca broke it up. Now Bianca Belair over here getting a little momentum, getting the crowd into it. Now she's in the corner doing the ten count punch. Barclays Center counting it down. She gets off the ropes, flips off the ropes over Bailey's head. Bailey ran into Becky, and now Bianca's got Bailey up for a nice vertical suplex, holds her up for about 3 to 5 seconds, and then drops her down on the mat. And now Bianca does a flip off the ropes to land on Bailey, but the moonsault ends up landing on the knees of Bailey. Dakota Kai Io Sky cheering Bailey on. Oh, here we go. Bailey with a roll up with a cheat, trying to cheat with the feet on the ropes, and Becky Lynch saw it, and Becky Lynch broke it up. Now we got Bailey catches a boot by Bianca. Woo! Becky Lynch now trying to do something to Bianca, and she flips off the third ropes, which lands into Bailey's body that was laying underneath them. The rock bottom performed by Becky Lynch. Oh no! And when she goes for the pin, Io Sky interrupts the call and runs Becky Lynch into the post. And again, damage control. The faction of damage control just taking complete control, not allowing Becky to ever get the upper hand. I'll tell you what, man, the only time that Becky has won while damage control has been in the presence was with the steel cage match, the second steel cage match, because the first one ended because of Dakota Kai and Io Sky. Now Dakota Kai's over here helping Bailey get rolled over the third rope to help her out. Well, Bianca Belair was trying to perform a move on her. Now Bianca trying to grab Dakota. Dakota not even using her crutches. So I wonder if she's even really injured. And then they attack Bianca, and then Bailey tries to take advantage of it, and then to kick out. Oh, now we got some more girls coming out. We got Raquel, we got Nikki Cross, we got Liv Morgan, we got Asuka, we got Carmella, and they're all out there beating up Io Sky. They're beating up all kinds of people. I don't know why Nikki Cross is beating up on Raquel. This doesn't make any sense. In the center of the ring, we got Bayley and Bianca Belair. Ooh, a spine buster by Bianca Belair to roll up Bayley. 1, 2. Ooh, man, Bayley actually kicked out. That was a nice move by Bianca Belair with a spine buster turned into a pinfall. But Bayley able to kick out. Io Sky now getting onto the top of the apron area. And now we got Io Sky on the third rope, and Bianca sees her. Oh, man. Called a nasty form by Bianca. Bianca lifting up Io Sky, Gorilla Press. Oh, she's got Io Sky, Gorilla Press walking across the ring. And then she throws Io outside of the ring, and Io gets thrown to all the women on the outside, and all the women get wiped out. You got Nikki Cross was out there, Raquel, Liv Morgan, Carmella, Asuka. Sheesh. All the women thrown out of competition. And now we got Bayley attacking Bianca from behind. And now Bayley getting attacked now by Becky Lynch. All three of the original women from this match have gone through it. The original three are in the ring. Bianca caught a nasty boot in the middle of her ass by Becky, and now Becky's spinning Bianca's spinning Becky. Oh, and now Bayley catches the rock bottom by Becky Lynch. Oh, but Bianca's lifting up Bayley. She's lifting up Becky Lynch. I'm losing the names on this one. Bianca plants her finisher on top of Bayley, and Bayley had just caught the finisher by, oh man, there's too much action to call all at once. So Becky Lynch did the rock bottom to Bayley. Bayley was on the ground. Then Becky Lynch gets caught by the finisher by Bianca Belair, catches her finisher, and while she's catching her finisher, Becky Lynch gets slammed onto the body of Bayley, and Bayley had just caught a finisher from Becky. So now Bayley caught a double impact move, and then Bianca goes for the pin and then gets the victory at a 1-2-3. So now it looks like Becky Lynch is not going to go into the chamber, and it looks like Bayley is not going to go in there. Both Bayley and Becky will not make it to the chamber because the rule was if Becky wins, she's in. If Bayley wins, then Bayley is in. And then if Bianca wins, neither women are in. So I'm surprised they let Bianca win because I honestly thought Becky Lynch was going to contend. And I thought she was going to be number 7, the number 7 entry into the chamber. And I thought they were going to do something different this year. But I guess they're not because neither women will be in the chamber. So the chamber will remain 6 contenders. It will remain as 6 entrants, 6 contenders, all duking it out. No pun intended. So that's gonna end Raw, guys. Let me see what time it is. 10:58. Yeah, usually Raw goes over, 5 or 7 minutes, but I don't see anything happening right now. And then SmackDown usually goes its full course, till 10. So I noticed that last week SmackDown ended 2 minutes early, and now it seems like Raw tonight is about to end 2 minutes early as well because the match is over, and now what they're doing is they're just showing a bunch of like recaps of who was the contenders for each of the 6-person chamber matches, and then showing everything leading up to the other matches like Bobby Lashley and Brock and all this other stuff. So I think that's cover Raw here tonight. You guys were phenomenal as usual. Don't forget, guys, blast the like button. Like. For those of you that didn't subscribe, hit the subscribe. And when you hit subscribe, hit the bell notification for all so that you can get all the notifications anytime I go live. I'll be here again this week, Friday Night SmackDown. Again, disregard, if I didn't sound as energetic today as usual. It was a very long Monday, a very stressful Monday for me, but I did not want to quit on you guys or quit on myself because I do enjoy doing these live streams. I do enjoy giving you guys the updates. So regardless of what's going on in my personal life or in my work life or both, I wanted to still deliver, the satisfaction of the viewers for you guys always showing love and support. So again, guys, that's gonna end Raw. If you missed anything, just go ahead and check out the replay. It will be available on both YouTube and Facebook. For YouTube, All Out TV official. Facebook, Best Coach in the Biz, and Twitch is the Biz. But I don't think they show replays on Twitch. If they do, then go ahead and catch it there. But the best spots is YouTube and Facebook. Those are the ones that usually have it every time the live stream is over. The replays will be made available. With that being said, guys, thank you for your time. Have a happy Monday. Hope you have a great week and see you on Friday for SmackDown updates. And we'll go ahead and close it out with that.